Um, any reviews? Can't hear you.
Hello, everybody. Well, whoever's here, we
It's
got
just me.
Manson on the track today. We got London on the track. I gotta change. Oh, it's too late.
You change what?
The title. Just put you in the title. Let me see if I can change it. What's been up, Manson? Where you been at? Everybody been missing you.
Um, I'm in I'm in a little legal battle that's been kind of bothering me,
Uh-uh.
and and I've learned not to judge people. Like, sometimes you may hear some real crazy shit a girl did or a guy did, right? And you say to yourself, yo, man, they really played themselves. What was they thinking? I think
Right.
sometimes stress can get to a person and you just don't know. Like, some people can really be like on the edge. If I wasn't, I'm gonna use the word spiritual because I'm not religious or nothing. Like, if I didn't just take the time to think about like how many people it would affect if I did something really really horrible, if I just didn't take a second to think that out, I think I would seriously do something that would just shock everybody, like front page news type shit, yo.
Oh, you
Um,
got
huh? You breaking up? You frozen? Is it me or just you? You frozen? Do I need to go out and come back in?
Can y'all hear me? Shit. All right. You can hear me, Lexi? Okay, Jamal just texted me. He can't get it. Let me hold on. Okay, let's see. He's back at the stage. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the phone, but y'all
I
can hear
can.
me? Okay,
Can you?
can you? Yeah, I can hear
Uh,
you. I'm on my computer.
it's some
I don't
type
know
of
what's
echo on my end.
You got an echo?
Oh, well, no, it's going now. Okay, we good.
All right, my phone is doing something. I don't know, but I'll just work it out with the computer today. That's all. All right, let me read some of these comments. The people miss you. Say, hey, Lexi Lane. Hey, Monique. Callie Gigi. Long time no see. Shelbs. Hey, Shelbs. Uh, S Monique. Every time he comes on, I can't help but to think of, Uh, hey, Callie. S Monique. Richie, you froze. It's
I never, as bold as I am, I never told her that. Like, wow. I never told the girl that.
That you never told her that was why, right?
No, I never told her that's why. Like, I just I don't know, that's fucked up. Cause I kind of like ghosted the situation, and that was fucked up. But I didn't have the balls. It took a long time for me to like to tell people like the actual reason. So I told my best friend. I told Giovanni first. Well, and it took a while for me to tell other people. Um, I don't know why even because I have a potty mouth, but for some reason I couldn't tell people like why. I don't know if I didn't want people to judge me. I don't know. It took a while for me to be able to tell that, and also my true pimp story. Like it
What was
took
your
a
pimp
while.
name again? What was the pimp name again?
Hot tub. I remember like I was so ashamed, um, like to even try pimping. Like like that's what the fuck I get for like trying something I know it's not in my blood. Like we don't even do that in Philly like that. That's
No, that's what I'm like. Boy, shut up. You ain't no
what
pimp.
the. And listen, I really was, and I felt horribly. And sad thing is, I have so much respect for pimps now. Um,
Get off my phone with this, please.
I know, isn't it ignorant? And I'm so it's one
Yes.
of them things. It's one of them things that when I if Judgment Day is as they say it is, the hot tub thing is going to come up.
I mean, it doesn't sound like you were, unless you left some stuff out, that you were really terrible to the girl. It seemed like you looked out for you. So, but you
No,
took all her money.
that's part of it. She wanted to give me the money. You don't think pimps be like forcing the girls to give them the money they want? Like she asked me to be. Well, it started with, can you be my daddy? I'm like, oh, bitch, hold on, how old is you? Like, you bitch scared me. At first, I'm like, oh no. You know what I mean? But that's how that shit started. And I called my cousin, and he's in jail, but when he gets out, he's definitely going to come on the show. My cousin Foxy. He has a very interesting story. But yeah, he's a pimp. My cousin is a pimp for real. Um, because his mother was a prostitute that my uncle
Okay,
had
okay,
got
okay,
pregnant.
okay. Let's get back on topic. You got pimp uncles and cousins and
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, not my uncle. Like, listen, it's a whole saga. Like my cousin Foxy, my uncle, my father's brother. Listen, dirty dog cheated on his wife with a prostitute and got the prostitute pregnant.
just
You
gets
know?
worse and worse.
So that's how my cousin Foxy, he is the black sheep. Yeah, listen, Foxy with three X's. I'll tell you that fast. Yeah, Foxy with three X's. I'm like, okay, Foxy. Um, and my uncle, my family, the Manigault family, like my real family, they are a good family because when my uncle found out that the prostitute was pregnant, like the whole family was like, "No, you're going to claim that baby," and all that. I'm like, but this is before I was born because Foxy older than me or whatever, right? But yeah, and I would see him as we got older, and Foxy. He was a pimp, and when we used to have like gatherings at my grandmother's and he would come into town, he would bring his prostitutes with him.
All right.
Well, it was so crazy, at my grandmother's dinner, and just seeing like all these good people down south and him with like seven girls. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, he was true to it.
True to the game. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation.
Hey Manson, and what she say? And why are you about to unleash on the world? No, shelves. I'm not about to unleash on the world. I was just saying sometimes people can bother you, yo. And let's not ever judge when you hear a person that shot up something or whatever. You be like, damn, what's wrong with him? He crazy and all that. We don't know what he and her have been through. Like some people do break down. Everybody is just not strong as other people. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can just have enough, yo.
All right, so Lexi Lane says, "You okay, Manson?"
Mm-hmm. I'm okay. No, that comment
Esme,
when what's the name said, I just remembered that I never ever told the girl that did that, like the reason why, and I don't know why I don't have enough balls to tell her.
how long ago was it?
It was years ago.
You could probably tell
Yeah.
her about it.
No, I haven't talked to her in years.
You could call her and tell her out the
I'm
blue.
like, yo,
I wish you would call me. Somebody from my past come back and call me and tell me some bullshit like that. Let's see. Monique says the story is a classic. I tell my friends and we be cackling. People on Twitter was asking me about that. I had to go back into the archives and find it. But M. Laden was up there not answering our questions about what made the girl whatever. Let's see.
yeah, I got another story. The first, this is the first man that I ever was like scared of.
Whew,
Um, I'm gonna tell you the story. All right, so
Lord.
And listen, and Giovanni can vouch for everything that I'm telling you. Everything I'm telling you is nothing fabricated. It's the truth. I'm in the ninth grade, right? And
Starting off.
Giovanni is my best friend, and he's dealing with this girl named Cecily from she was from a project or whatever. Now this girl was way out of Giovanni league. Now Giovanni, we're at in the ninth grade. Me and G is 14.
Yeah, what's
We
out
like
of your league in ninth grade?
I'm gonna tell you what's out your league, right? When you dealing with a girl in the 11th grade that already got three fucking kids, she's out your
No,
fucking league, okay?
you shouldn't even
Like,
want to play in that league.
yeah, but no, the girl she was a beautiful girl, right?
Oh,
The girl name
she
was
had
Cecily.
kids in high school. Can't help
How,
it.
yo, she had a couple kids in high school already. I'm telling you, she was in 11, we was in the ninth grade. So G falls in love with the girl, right? Um, I support my like me and G was like real close. I support him. I'm like, all right, dog, this your
The
girl.
bullshit.
That's what's up, or whatever. All right, so she has a baby father, of course, right? Now
Now, is he
he's
an 11th grader?
no. He's grown, right? He's from the
Mm.
projects, and he's like, he has like a hell of a low rep. He has like a reputation, right? But the reputation didn't scare me. So G, he's really upset because her baby father, who's looking for Giovanni now, his name is Champ, right? They call him Champ. So G is telling me about Champ, right? So I'm like, man, I'm on G side. I'm riding with him. I'm like, man, G, fuck that nigga. She your girl now. That's all to it, man. Like I'm talking crazy shit. Like, yeah, man. Look, we're gonna raise the kids. They are kids now, G. We're gonna step up. Look, I'm 14. We 14. We young, right? So every time I tell G, like to give him encouragement, he comes back and he tells
You
me,
were encouraging this bullshit, but go ahead.
yeah, I mean, yeah, right. Because we young, but my best friend is heartbroken, man, and fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's your girl now, man. Fuck that nigga, man. It's our girl, and that's all to it, right? I don't even have a girlfriend at this point, right? Like, it's crazy. So, but look, so he like, yeah, Ma, Ma, they say he crazy, right? So every time G tell me something about him, I have a rebuttal. So I'm like, man, fuck that nigga, man. That nigga ain't crazy. Everybody supposed to be crazy, man. Fuck him. It's your girl. That's all to it. So then he says, yeah, Ma, they call him champ because he really can box. So I'm like, man, so G, what
The
the fuck he
boxer?
gonna beat? He's a box. He said they call like he said that they call him champ because he can box, right? So I say, Fuck that nigga, G. What he gonna knock both of us the fuck out? Huh? What he Tyson? Fuck that nigga. That's our girl. We raising the kids. Fuck that. That's your girl. Fuck it. Then G said he come back again. And he like, yeah, Ma, they said he when he was looking for me, he had a gun, right? Listen, none of this scares me. I'm like, G, and this is the truth. I say, G, I just bought the gun the other day. We got guns too. Fuck that nigga. This is our girl, and that's on to it. Now, mind you, right? I'm 50 years old, right? Now, I'm 14 at the time. The next thing that G says about him scared the living shit out of me. You understand me? Listen. I don't give a fuck about nothing about guns and all that. He can fight. He crazy. He from the project. I don't care. G said, he said, Ma, you know what he do to Cecily when she make him mad? So I said, what? He said, he fucking the ass. Yo,
Oh.
I got scared. Now, mind you, I'm 14. I didn't know that was an option. Like, I never heard no shit like this. Yo, that shit scared the shit out of me. I said, G, fuck this bitch. I better not see her over here no more. I said, I'm telling Melvina, that's his mom. I said, nigga, he do what? I just thought that was the craziest barbaric shit ever. And when I was 14, you talking about it
It
wasn't even,
sounds like she was being R worded. If he did that when he was mad,
yo, it doesn't even matter if that was
and
the
she was a
case.
minor.
No. How about this? Somebody going in somebody ass when I'm that young. I've never heard of this. When I like you talking about the kids now was way faster than we was in a sense. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't had porn on the phone when I'm 14. When I'm 14, most motherfuckers ain't even got a VCR. I hate to sound old like that, but anybody in the chat that's 50, you talking about nah,
I'm
man.
worried
Like
about the girl now.
no. Fuck that girl in him. I was so scared of that nigga champ.
Y'all was
I
done.
listen. I was scared as shit. That's the first man I ever feared. I never even seen him before. And the nigga wasn't after me. He was after G. Nigga wasn't after me. But that shit scared the shit out of me, yo. I've never heard that shit before. Never. That's the first man I ever was
Spin the
scared
room.
of.
Let's see. It
Um,
sounds like she was basically trying to hire a bodyguard. I don't know who we was talking about back then. No, that's some BS. They demand that money. We just was. She was just groomed. Oh, it was prostitution.
what?
Anyway, what was wrong with you, Ma? When you talk
Oh,
about
nothing.
the pimping, prostitutes. I have a prostitution story. I mean, I wasn't one, but it's how I found out my friend was one. Oh, Monique. My homegirl has two kids with her pimp. Oh, so this is more common than I thought.
Yo, my cousin Foxy, he all his hoes, he got kids by like four of them. Yeah, that's real common that the pimps be having kids by the women. The question I have is this. Yo, I even heard some stories where some of the pimps start pimping their daughters.
Mm. It's a daily struggle. What pimping?
Pimping?
I do not. I do think a lot of these people committing these mass blanks have undiagnosed mental issues. Probably, of course, they do. It's me. I'm the one on Twitter that was asking you. Oh, okay. That was Monique.
Oh, about the
Well, this
story.
ain't
Okay.
even ghetto. This is project. Oh, this ain't even ghetto. This is projects. Chubb
Um,
said before laws. I said I don't know how we got here. Um, we were still tenderonis. Is Maul the drama? Yes, Shelves. Maul is the drama. I
shit,
will I
I
will
ain't no
vouch for
drama.
that. You are the drama. You're a drama magnet.
Maybe so.
I grew
Maybe
up
so.
listening to Love Line, and I'm having a flashback. What's
What's
Love
Love
Line?
Line?
No, it's a daily struggle to not snap on someone. Okay.
Okay, yeah. It is.
So the other day we were trying to watch the Dame Dash interview, and YouTube so rudely shut down my stream. I was able to watch like half of it, but I know you called
Which
me.
one? Which one?
Dame Dash. We're talking about Dame right now.
I know which interview because he's all over the place. Okay,
The
so
Breakfast
tell me
Club. The
which
Breakfast
one.
Club. But I
The
did
Breakfast
see him.
Club.
We could pull that up talking about. I want to pull that up. He was talking about Aaliyah and Dame, and he slipped up and said something about B. I want to pull up and find that interview. Go ahead, talk.
No, I seen that when he was talking about he would never like go after somebody if one of the other guys dealt with her and all of that and
But they said he was famous for doing it. Stuffing this right girl.
well this was real weird that nobody wants to talk about. They try to keep that Charlie Baltimore situation very, very low. I don't know why, but
What's
Dane was
Charlie
talking to
Baltimore situation?
Jay-Z and the guy which was Biggie's best friend, was basically fighting and over all of that stabbing stuff
Uh
that
huh.
Jay got into was over Charlie Baltimore, over a girl.
Oh. See, I didn't see the other interviews. I just seen clips.
Yeah, so that stuff was that stuff is like real common, but Dame Dash like that Breakfast Club thing was interesting. Um, I know
Now
one
you
thing.
called me and said that I don't know if you said you didn't like it or you were just referencing about how he was kind of coming. You was talking about masculinity and him coming in there trying to run the interview, right?
Yeah, because he said something and he proved it. He said that show is a lack of masculinity, and it is. And a perfect example of lack of masculinity is like he had no business talking to Charlemagne and Envy as men the way that he was talking. And I'm talking about throwing shots at them, calling them out their names, raising his voice aggressively. Like you don't always
But
have
do
to.
you think Charlemagne was playing with him too much though?
No, I don't. And then even if we say give Charlemagne a pass, I can't give DJ Envy a pass, right? Like those are men, those are fathers, those are husbands, right? Brothers and everything else, sons. Like if I was on that show, even if I thought I couldn't beat Dame Dash, you don't always physically have to be able to beat a man in order to be a man and step up and be like, yo, show me respect. I'm still a man. DJ envying them, like Dame Dash was calling them. If you look at the interview, he calling them dumb and stupid and all that. He don't have to talk to them men like that
But
just
they
because
was
they might
calling
not
him
understand something.
broke and
Nah, that's he was doing that before they called him broke. No, that was before. You gotta look. I'm telling you, I watched the whole thing. He was
well, I
being
watched
very
half of it.
disrespectful.
And I felt like Charlemagne was being disrespectful
Nah,
before
no, he
it even
wasn't.
started. I mean, Dame was saying, stop interrupting me," because Charlemagne was like rapid fire cracking jokes, like from the rip.
Okay, so this is what Dame say. Like you got when you look at the interview, Dame always be like, "Yo, you don't let me finish my point," but Dame don't let nobody finish their point
Right.
and all
I
that.
get that.
He doesn't give the same respect that he requires, and
Yeah.
I just don't like that. Like now I do think that Charlemagne is a soft nigga. I'm not a fan of his. You know what I mean? I think that he's a bully sometimes, right?
Little
Um,
mama. Shout out to little mama.
yeah, like I think he bullies people, right? And all that stuff. And I don't like him, but DJ Envy, they shouldn't have let Dame Dash come in there and talk to them like that. And they can say whatever they want. Their wives, right, will probably never tell their husbands. But Envy's wife looked at that interview and deep inside, she's saying to herself, damn, baby, I wish you step up to him and stand up to him. Don't let that man tell you like, this, that, and that. And just because somebody is more successful than a person in their mind anyway, or if a person got more money than you, it doesn't make me less of a person because, my house is not nice as another person's house, or Dame Dash and they're talking about, yeah, what type of view you got? Nigga, like, come on, hey, Envy.
But
Envy, you should have
I
been like,
feel
yo, I
like
don't care about
context
no view.
is important because I feel like they had the last laugh from the first interview when he came in there saying y'all got bosses, y'all ain't y'all how y'all that's like calling another man daddy. I feel like they had the last laugh. He got dentures falling out his teeth. He can't daughter getting evicted, whether he want to admit it or not. He's having financial troubles. They clearly got more money than him with their bosses. So I feel like that's where the jokes and shit was coming at. And what's understood don't need to be said. That's why I'm saying it. I felt the
Uh,
disrespect. I'm
Kylie, I'm
not
reading
taking up
Kylie's.
with
I'm,
it.
I'm reading Kylie's in her what she just said, right? And Kylie, I agree with you 1,000%. Like,
So just tell,
show
why
that.
you want to? I'm getting on my damn dash shit. Don't interrupt me. All right.
I didn't interrupt you.
I was talking, but go ahead.
I was reading something that Kylie wrote. She
I'm gonna
wrote,
come back to this show
I
because
would have
Claudia
kicked him
Jordan dragged
kicked
too.
him out of the studio if I was them, right? Um, and another thing what Shelb
No,
said
they
is,
wanted him. They wanted him to stay. They kept telling him to sit back down, especially Lauren. And I like the position that Jess took during the interview.
and wait a minute, and Shelb said, the woman, she stands up to Dame more than they do. Cause them niggas I'm just tired of that. I'm tired of watching. Dame had a couple points when it came to them. Y'all don't represent strong black men. Y'all might be good businessmen, and people need to stop categorizing just because you can make a lot of money means you a great man or a man that people should look up to. It does not mean that.
Cause look at Kanye West. Did you see him
Bottom
snapping on
line.
Chris Jenner?
Yeah, bottom line. Yelling and all that. Come on, man. But then again, he suffers from the same thing. Just come out the closet, man.
I think he
A le-
did when he.
yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, how about my fault, my bad. Listen, Manson. Any man that says, "Yeah, man, I've been sucking my little cousin," that is coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of coming out of the
yeah,
closet.
and basically those emotions, man. Like men, not saying men don't fall short sometimes, but like certain stuff, ain't no real nigga gonna let Dame say all that stuff. You know what I mean?
But I
You know
feel
what I
like
mean?
they was letting him get that shit off because it's such a joke. Because Dame, I know you not up here talking the shit that you talking. It's like they weren't. When I say they were being disrespectful, because they were not. They taking him seriously at all. Like the whole thing. Like Charlemagne was like effing with him from the rip. Like it was kind of like rubbing it in his face. Like look at you now. And it also like Dame came in there with his Sunday suit on, trying to prove to them that he's not broke. I feel like he was subliminally taking shots at, or low key taking shots at Jay when he was like, "Well, if a billionaire, why a billionaire got to take out a loan and all that type of shit." Dame, that's why you broke now. Hold
Dame
on.
like sounds stupid. Then one thing and then like Claudia, like she ain't hold no punches. Like she ain't give a fuck. Like she straight, told him what it was. Shelb's crazy. So you like, oh, the old head again?
All right, I'm back.
Yo, Shells, you see Shelb's
What
like
happened?
Shelb's like uh Damn, Richie the old head again.
Yeah, that was him. Actually, I might have to go to the casino soon. I got about like let's say 45 minutes. So let's see. Child, here we go. Black man this, black man that. Q, be quiet. Another straight man tell somebody come out the closet. That's to you, Ma. Um,
Yo, niggas would be niggas would be happier.
and on that
Man, go
platform.
just come on, man. Like, just yeah, like,
That
come on, man.
bullshit joke.
Like,
Yes, but you did.
like Charlemagne, right?
He said it
He
in the
call he
face.
call
He
he
didn't say
calling you
that.
out your name, right? So Charlemagne, instead of you trying to turn it around and be like, damn man, what you got against gay men? You supposed to tell Dame, yo, that's your opinion, and you entitled to your opinion, but I'm not what you say I am, and even if I was, you still don't be disrespecting me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can stand up for yourself without getting into a physical
See,
altercation.
so you think Charlemagne was cowering?
Absolutely. And
I don't
you
see
don't
it
have
like
to
that.
cower. You don't have to cower when you can punch a nigga right in his face and his whole mouth come out his mouth.
I don't see it as that. I see it
Man,
as
that nigga's a
you
fucking
know what
coward, man.
COE means, content over everything. Like this is great for our show. They had like over 1 million views that same day. That's the biggest numbers they've done in a long time. So
And it would have been bigger if he'd have stepped up.
he wants to keep the interview going at all costs and keep the foolishness going at all costs. You know how many people threaten. I've heard people, I forget who say it felt like old Breakfast Club when niggas coming up there threatening Charlamagne. Charlamagne has always let people come up there threaten him. So I don't know why you expect any different uh, with Dave. And to me, it was really like, ha ha ha. You can say what you want to say, you broke ass, bitch ass nigga. Like you the fool. Like I ain't gotta. Please, Dave.
No, listen. Even I understand what you're saying, but even if it was keeping it on, Charlemagne could have been like, "Hey, Dame, you like they could have just got on him. Like you want to talk about us having a boss and all that, and pretty much we got more than you got right now with our bosses." Then he trying to tell somebody like, they should have been more adamant on, yo, yeah, I get it. I got to get up for work 4 in the morning to come to the radio show, but it's been a dream of mine to be on the radio show. This is my dream. My whole family life is different because of this. So you can try to shit on me all you want, Dame, but we living real good and we happy. Your energy is as if you not. I would have got on them. They could have got on Dame.
He
They
said
could
them
have got
niggas
on
stay
Dame.
in a coffin. It was funny on both sides to me. They was both
Yeah,
getting each other
they
at
talking about
each
yeah, y'all
other.
missing so much in life, and I'm like, really? How you gonna tell them niggas what they missing in their life?
Poor Dame.
Yeah.
um,
Charlemagne from a real small town in South Carolina. He's come a long way.
yeah,
Okay, like they don't want to get all into the. I'm pretty sure Charlemagne and them might be going on vacations for free. We don't know all the stuff the perks
he
that come with
loves to
all that.
go to Antigua every year with his family. I know that. Take his whole family in the summer and they go to Antigua. I don't know who that is. I can't get my
And
hair right.
then another thing Dame did since he's so smart, yo, for him to be trying to like get into movies and sell movies and all of that, him, kind of like, being hard on the gay community, that's really not going to help him none.
And I was telling you, I don't think the good gay community give two shits about what Dame Dash got to say. Because you were like,
No,
they're
but
going to cancel him. I don't think they give a damn. I don't know
you st-
if it's
no,
selective
listen,
outrage.
you
Maybe
still got to
somebody
be
in the
careful.
chat that's a part of the Liga Big Ticket community could speak on that. Like, why aren't y'all mad at Dame Dash for calling Charlamagne gay so many times?
Mm-hmm. And I truly believe Charlemagne is though. Like so, like I believe he is.
I mean, he does have a fascination with asses. Remember when he bought Envy, one of those asses that you can have sex with?
Yeah, but I mean, some stuff can be, some things can be jokes, but it's just a lot of things he do
No.
that it'd be too girlish to me. You know what I mean? Like, just too girlish. I think that he be a bully. I seen him be too hard on certain girls, um,
Little
and
mama.
stuff like that. Yeah, like she's one out of many. Like I just think Charlemagne, he 100% gay to me. Like you know what I mean. I don't care what type of wife he got and kids. He can have a new kid tomorrow.
I don't know. What about when he said? Well, speaking of, since I'm limited on time, speaking of the Breakfast Club, you also said that you thought it was a big. You thought. Well, let me catch up on these comments real quick. Um, damn. Shelbs laughing at Q. Old head again, Richie. Yeah, Shelbs. Black people have always been able to make money by selling stereotypes about blackness that doesn't make them businessmen.
Correct.
My homegirl said Kanye was gay like over 10 years ago. A lot of people said that. Drop the link real quick. I ain't got long just for me. Hold on, Q, because we about to get on your girl. Butterfly, yo. Hey, homies. Hey, Butterfly. My theory. Who is this texting me like this? Oh, it's Q. Okay. Q, I don't have a lot of time, but you know what? I do want to hear from you. I'm dropping a link for Q because I feel like y'all chased Jamal off of here.
GTG. What is that? Is hater? What is that? Amy. GTG. What is that?
Let me get to the comments. I heard the same thing many years ago. GT means got to go, I think. Manson sounds like a little Cameron. Like little like Cameron. I want to get to, I'm damn. He used to smell the guest seats when they got up. Yeah, that's perverted. Oh, Charlemagne the God, CTG. Charlemagne the God.
Oh, okay.
Charlotte McGay. Charlotte Maine McGay. I don't know. Q, welcome.
Happy Cardi Day.
Is it?
Speaking of which, wait. Speaking of which, let me segue into Cardi real quick. Jamal, I thought it was interesting that you said with the Breakfast Club, you thought it spoke mountains or spoke volumes that the whole Breakfast Club wasn't there for Cardi B's interview, just Charlemagne and Lauren.
No big guess they would ever do that to.
They've done it to people
Just,
before. They've done that
just,
to big guests before.
who?
I haven't watched the Breakfast Club in years, but they've done that before. Like somebody might have like the day off, and the big artist would come up there. Like
Boy,
I don't know. I'm not.
What?
I'm
What?
being
No,
serious.
no,
I'm
no,
being.
no. They don't take the day off.
They
They
do.
bring that ass in.
They do take the
If
day
it's a big,
off.
if Jay
no,
said he
they
coming
don't.
in tomorrow, Beyonce say she coming in tomorrow, Nicki Minaj say she coming in tomorrow, they ass is all gonna be there,
The Breakfast
even
Club
if
is
it's
not.
through Zoom.
But here's the other thing that the Breakfast Club is not what it used to be back in the day. So somebody taking the day off because a big artist was
Excuses.
there. But I want to speak on Damon real quick because y'all asked
Okay,
for.
go ahead.
Damn,
I don't
Damon's a
think I
fucking
don't think that
clown.
he's I don't think that he's homophobic. That's the first thing. All people saying that he's homophobic and stuff like that. I don't think that he's homophobic. I
I
think that
don't
he
think
just
so
got a
either.
problem with Envy and Charlemagne.
I
Okay.
agree.
I
I
think
agree.
his argument though. See, this is the thing that gets me about Damon. You on my show. We not on your show. You on my platform.
Hmm.
Talking shit like Richie said. You and your Sunday's best, but you not talking about nothing. You was doing I see why Jay Z don't mess with him no more just based off the damn.
Yeah.
I don't even need to know what happened behind the scenes just based off the interview and the whole. I don't like when people say if I'm sitting with Richie and we having a conversation and Richie say, "Let me get what I need to say out," and then you get what you need to say out, and I don't say nothing the whole time she talking, and then the moment I start talking, she start cutting me off. That
It's a problem.
yeah, it's a problem. We gonna start arguing.
That's what
All
Dame was doing, right?
all that shit that Dane was doing was clownish to me. You sit there talking about some. Well, let me talk. Let me talk. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Okay, cool. Respect. I'm not gonna interrupt you. But the moment they start talking, you interrupting them, and you
He
trying
was
to.
bullying them, right? He was
I don't
like
know.
trying to bully them on their own show.
He was trying to bully him, but it wasn't working. They were laughing in that man's face.
Yes.
It was not working.
He was
Charlemagne,
letting Lauren interrupt him though.
yeah, Charlemagne lived, but then he was also being disrespectful to Lauren when he was like, "It's the mess in here, women clean up." Like,
But did you see when he was like, "You wasn't
yep,
even here"? He did this
yep,
to her. Like,
yep,
shut up.
yep.
Like, you be quiet. You wasn't even here.
So he was doing all of those things, and
And
Damon
they didn't check him though, Q. That's why I
they
don't
did.
like envying them soft. They didn't. Even when he got fly with Lauren, it's you gotta look at that Cameron thing with when what's the name disrespected his co-host. That nigga was like, no, dog,
But
you
here's
gotta
the
roll.
but here's the thing though. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. I'm not gonna hold them to just Lauren because they didn't do that when Angela Yee was getting disrespected. So why would they do any
They
different
don't
for
do
her?
that for themselves either.
But he was not bullying them. He was when you in order to be bullied, you have to kind of cower down from the person. They were literally laughing in that man's face. They were
Nah,
literally calling that man broke, you in debt. They was saying everything they could possibly say about him, and he wasn't doing anything but getting mad.
And I will say this about Lauren. She was laughing with them. So he probably looked at her as an op. Now, Jess, I said earlier, I like the position she took because every time he wanted to be serious or wanted some order, he would look to Jess and she would be like, okay, guys, calm down, or whatever. She was playing like mediator, but like on his side a little bit.
Even
And
when,
what we're saying about Cardi is like, where was Jess? Where was Envy? Like, where's the team? If Nicki Minaj came up there, they would have all had their asses there.
mhm.
sure woulda.
the other
Or,
thing,
or or she wouldn't have fucking came.
Yeah.
the other thing with Damon is he's a liar. Now he's suing everybody. Now he mad with everybody. You suing Cameron for
Is
three
that
hundred million
true he's
dollars.
doing or that's a rumor?
Who?
Is
He's
that
suing
is
Cam for
it?
300 million. He's suing Cam for $300 million.
I think that's just
I
talk
don't
though.
believe it.
And
Yeah,
then you talking about Envy? Let me see your view. You really trying to go toe to toe with Envy about some money? And I don't even like DJ Envy, but you trying to go toe to toe with him about some money? Dame, you're not what you used to be. You are broke. You are broke.
yo, Dame, man. I think like Dame, it's just crazy with all his accomplishments, man. Dame really made himself look bad, man. At that, like,
Yeah.
I
But
don't even know if his indie bounce back.
what accomplishments does he have outside of Def Jam?
He has a whole
Record?
lot.
Yeah.
He has a whole lot. So
He them starting their own label back then
let me
was
I can break some down.
okay,
I can
yeah,
break some
okay,
down.
let him do it.
All right.
This is his field.
So whatever people want to say about Dame, it's a couple facts. Dame is responsible for some of the greatest talent of all time in hip hop, which would be Jay-Z and Kanye West. Them two alone.
So
From that,
let me stop you. Let me stop you.
okay.
You ain't gotta
hmm
go down the list. I was really just talking shit, but you ain't really gotta go down
Okay.
the list.
But I want to hear the list.
Other
If
than
Dame,
that, Kevin Hart, right? I understand Kevin is big as shit right now. I get it. Dame Dash gave him a hell of a start. He had to start from somewhere. That was Dame Dash put him in his first film. The big Kevin Hart. The guy Lee Daniels, who's done Precious and
I
all
was
this
just
old
about to say
shit,
that. He gave
all of
him
that. Dame gave him millions of dollars when ain't no other white person want to touch him. Dame gave him money, and then had to run him down to get his money back that he gave him. You know what I'm
so,
saying?
so what has
Dame,
happened? What has happened to Dame? Why has he fallen off the way that he has fallen off?
you want to know why?
a
I mean,
lot
I
of
can show you
ego,
2 videos.
a
No,
lot
no,
of ego.
we ain't got a lot of time. I'm just off the top of the dome. Like if Dame has done all this stuff, and the reason why I believe that he's broke because people in the industry say Dame is broke.
I think his ego definitely it's like a masterclass in pride goeth before the fall. Like his
Yes.
ego and his arrogance is the reason why he is where he is today. There's a video online of him completely spazzing out in the boardroom of Def Jam. I'm assuming because they had a meeting about his artist that he didn't know about, but the whole time Jay-Z was behind calling the meeting. This is when Jay-Z, I guess, was trying to separate from Dame. Dame just got a little bit too big for his britches. And then there's another video where Jay-Z had just had a performance with Michael Jackson, and
Yep.
afterwards everybody's in the background hooping and hollering, and you could just see this look on Jay's face, like he was over it. And I always say this is the moment when Jay-Z decided, this shit show is no longer for him. So
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of videos of Dame. Just we see how he acts today. So just imagine how he was acting back in the
when he
day.
had the money, right? Oh my
Right.
God. Can you, yeah, just think about that. If this is the how he act when he broke, god damn. Like,
I would have put him out the studio though. I would have. We would have ended the interview. Like you're
But
not
then
getting.
the interview would have been over and y'all wouldn't have had y'all millions of views.
I'm
That
okay
was
with
a
that.
big interview for them.
Yeah, it was, especially during this day and age. But I think that Dane was being disrespectful. I think he's being disrespectful. But I think he has an issue with Envy and Charlemagne. I don't think it has anything to do with gay people or
oh,
anything like
wait a
that.
minute.
I think he has an issue
Really,
with.
real quick, Q. Because I didn't get a chance to listen to Cardi's thing in totality. How is the album?
I like the album. It's an 8 out of 10. It's some skips on there. It's some skips.
8 out of 10 is pretty high though.
I like it though, but
I
it's some
give it a
skips on
5 out of 10.
I don't like that bodega, but it ain't for me though. That bodega, whatever the fuck, I can't stand that. That shit is not. It sounds incomplete. I don't like it. Um, the two songs she got with Summer Walker, I don't like it. Um, I like the feature, the flip she did for the Janet song. I think that should be her next.
Yeah, I like the one that's not featuring Janet Jackson. The other one, Funny How Time Flies.
Yeah, I like that one too. Um, um, I like how she talked. I like when she was like, it's hard to get a sample from Janet because you got to go through the estate and all that kind of stuff. But Janet gave her
Oh
two.
yeah, I didn't get to that part of the Breakfast Club. What did she say about that?
She just said it's hard to get a sample from Janet because you have to go through the Jackson estate to get it. Like it's not only do
From
Janet,
Janet?
yeah, not
Yeah,
only, maybe that's Janet Jackson. What you mean from Janet?
No,
when
no, no,
when
no.
they said it
The
was
Janet
featuring
estate,
Janet
I get it,
Jackson,
but she
when
still has some say so, right?
No, so that's what I'm saying. Like she still had to clear, but then they also had to get the estate to clear too. So whatever Janet got her stuff wrapped up into, and then also you think about it, that was what Janet's like real first album or second album or whatever. So that was like she probably was still involved in the Jackson stuff before she really went on her own. But she said
Oh, okay.
Janet had to clear it, and the estate pretty much had to clear it too.
and also when they said that she had a song featuring Janet Jackson, a couple of people were abuzz because they said Janet that this will be the first female artist that Janet Jackson had a collaboration with ever, but it's really not
Which is
a
not
Janet
true.
Jackson feature.
It's not a feature, but I think what Janet, because she also said Janet wanted to do some stuff, so I think Janet probably was like, "I'm gonna give it to you, but I need to be featured as it and this and that." But she was like, "Whatever, like I'm getting the clearance." Like she said,
Right.
the two hardest people to get a clearance from is Jay-Z and Janet Jackson.
So
Um,
here's my take.
Tell me,
Um, it's more of an overall thing with Cardi. The album, I feel like I love the first album. I like the I like it like that. I like Be Careful with Me. I liked all of her the hit songs we have from that first album. I'm not getting that from this album. And also I'm not seeing any growth. Like to me all the songs except for the ones that she does have the features, they
mm-hmm,
sound the same. She's
mm-hmm,
talking the same shit. She's calling herself iconic. She's talking about how good she looks, her body looks, how much money she has, how much better that she is than everyone. It, and she just keeps saying this the whole album. And to me, you don't call yourself iconic. A, B. I don't think everyone perceives you as you do. Like I don't think you're that girl. I don't think that you look so good. Like the picture when she was performing with all those curls, because she's had so much surgery. And we've seen this with was it Kim Bella? It was somebody in One Love and Hip Hop when they were pregnant. The baby didn't have anywhere to grow, so you see it coming out the sides. And
mm-hmm.
her, you can see it in her hips. The it's like she's carrying the baby. I don't know the fluid in her hips. You can see it in that performance she did, but she got all them stupid ass pearls on.
Can I
Um,
ask a question? That
mhm.
song "Safe," that's not considered growth to you?
To me, it
Which
is.
one is? Now I like
What she got the video for. That's growth. Hell yeah.
Safe. She got a video for it.
Yeah, she got a video
They,
for it. Yeah,
Was that the one
yeah.
with Kalani?
yeah.
Yes. That's growth.
Oh, I just saw the clip of it. Now I do like the song. Now, I do like a couple songs. I like the song that she's singing about Offset. I wish you were a man, or what is
Man
it
of your
called?
word. Man of your word.
Man of your word. I love that because it sounds introspective. It sounds like she's really like speaking from her heart. She's really um
She's
you
taking
know
accountability.
hmm,
She's taking accountability. Like she ain't just pointing the finger like he was the problem the whole time. It's just like
right.
all I wanted to be
It's
a man
like
of
you
your
can
word.
feel the shit. And even the other Janet Jackson song, like I like her flow. Like on that song,
Mhm.
like I like that she switched up her flow a little bit, and it wasn't just this hardcore like I want
Mhm.
you bitch dead and it was like a little playful, and I like I like those two songs. It was two more. I like the Lizzo song.
Oh yeah, I like the little song
Um,
too. I like that song a lot.
yeah, I can listen to that again. The other songs, I
It
like
actually made me.
Imaginary Players.
It actually made me want to go listen to a Lizzo song because I never really sat down and listened to a Lizzo like song
Any
or
diss
album.
songs? Cute.
Yes,
Like she ain't
yes,
diss a bitch on there or something. That's what I want to hear. Any hard when she diss a bitch?
She annihilated motherfucking Bia and she annihilated JT ass, and that's what the
yes,
fuck
she did.
JT did.
What song is that?
Pretty and Petty is with Bia. I mean, she tore that. I mean, it's
But
ain't no
Bia started it.
Bia started it just like JT
You
started
gotta
it.
hear D. You gotta hear Bia's disc. I could probably play Bia's disc, but not Cardi, because
Cardi
Bia
annihilated.
talked about her kids
Yep,
in that.
Cardi annihilated her ass, and she annihilated JT. And
Oh, she tore JT ass up.
To me, JT is the reason that her and Cardi are beefing. JT, your ass was locked up in jail. Cardi hopped on that song for y'all, made that song a huge hit. And when you got out of jail, instead of you just being a neutral party, you went over there with Nicki, and then Nicki followed you and dissed your ass. So it didn't get you nowhere. Cardi the one that got y'all to hit.
And she called her out for. I always said I didn't like JT for sort of kind of punishing Carisha. Call herself, treating Carisha some type of way because Carisha was caught up in that Diddy mess. I guess she felt some type of way that she wasn't on her City Girl shit when she got up with that nigga, but she didn't know what was going on with that. We all see now, but like, girl, let the City Girls get back. I don't like how she's treating Carisha and
Um,
JT. You don't look good, honey. I know you think you giving look, but
Well, Cardi, like you said, Cardi tore her ass up.
she
Cardi
did.
tore her up and goddamn Lil Uzi up, and she went at the Ice Spice. Um,
She did.
yeah, in the
What
beginning,
song was that?
it was the same song she tore JT up in. She tore,
Okay.
So basically, she took care of all her enemies on one song. Said fuck it.
pretty much.
Is Ice Spice even relevant anymore? Like she got more. She
No,
made more music.
she ain't relevant. But the thing is, y'all bitches ain't gonna keep talking shit about me either, though. Like, I'm gonna get y'all one way or another.
It'll be so nice if somehow, some way, her and Nicki just without the world knowing, just come out with the song or some shit.
Who?
Didn't you take a shot at Nikki too? She said you tweaking online or something.
Yeah. But the thing
Oh,
is,
okay.
it's not Cardi fault that Nicki and Cardi ain't getting along. It's Nicki fault that Cardi and Nicki ain't getting along.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The shit was so long ago. I don't even know. The shit was so long ago. It just seemed like they can dead that because it can't be that serious.
But I would agree with you if every time somebody works with Cardi, Nicki didn't throw shots at them. She was cool with
That is
Megan.
what happened.
Megan did a song with Cardi. Now Nicki got a problem with Megan. Like you can't you're not the only rap girl out there. Like you can you would be much better off if you just would just like you said put your how many people we probably don't even know got beef then did a song together. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like
told Jamal this earlier. I said that Because when Cardi first came on the scene, Maul was like, nah, because he only knew her from Love and Hip Hop. I knew her from Instagram. And I was like, yo, she is up next. He was like, no, she ain't Nikki this, Nikki that, da 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 da. And I'm like, listen. And then we revisited the conversation when Nicki Minaj was up there crying because Cardi took her stylist or makeup artist or whatever she did that had Nikki crying. I said, Nikki just handed Cardi her throne her I'm sorry, her crown back then. You stood up there crying because what it did was, and I honestly don't think Cardi would have been as big as she was had Nicki Minaj not spazzed out the way she did when Cardi came on to the scene. You sit up here crying about Cardi B. You making people who never even heard of Cardi want to go see who it is that got you tweaking.
But Richie, keep this in mind too. I think Cardi would have been big because of her attitude and how she treats people. Nikki, from every story that I done heard and read, always got some shit going on behind the scenes, always beefing with somebody.
Oh yeah. So the other part is that because Jamal was basically saying like we were saying like Nicki Minaj. He said something like Nicki Minaj's problem is probably like this bitch ain't half as lyric, like she's not a lyricist. She's not, whatever all the things people say about Cardi is actually offensive to even compare them to back then at that time. And to me, it was also a concerted effort to get Nicki out of the way from the powers that be. So people were obviously, the powers that be were tired of Nicki Minaj. Whatever she was doing to people, like,
Yeah,
it
she
was
ain't
her
had no
problem.
competition, man. And she used to be fucking bugging, man. Nikki used to
But you
start
know,
bugging.
but even though you don't have competition, you don't be nasty to people behind the scenes.
That is
Like,
that is true. And Nikki was just nasty, yo. No competition. Like when Nikki was doing what she was doing, right? They was comparing. She was up against like a fucking Charlie Baltimore and shit like that. She ain't had no competition.
but you don't even. She dissed Trina, and Trina sitting there looking like an idiot. Oh, that wasn't about me. She dissing you on a song that you on. You you arguing with Mariah Carey, like you. Like,
Oh, I was done with Nicki then.
man, like what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, a real fucking diva. You know
Kelly
what I mean?
says,
Like
y'all, I think Lizzo might be done.
I don't even know Lizzo.
Yeah.
But Cardi album is not invasion of privacy. It's not invasion of privacy. However, it's not a bad album. Like it's not like, oh my gosh, this is trash, throw it away. I think she got some hits on there. I think also when you making that, she said something on the Breakfast Club I thought was kind of important. And I think that's what she did with this album. She said on the Breakfast, Richie, I don't know if you thought this part or not, but she said she in her head too much. And
Yeah.
I
I
saw
feel
that.
like I feel like a lot of us do that at times. But Charlemagne, and I had forgot about this. Charlemagne was like, "You should have released the album when you had press." Um, Please Me was the shit with her and Bruno Mars. I love that damn song. And then you had WAP and Up came out. To me,
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't.
Why she put that on this album? Shit was old, man. Nobody
So she
put
could
two
get the
new songs.
point. So she could get the numbers
Yeah,
from it.
people
So
do.
her album go platinum.
The Weeknd do the shit all the time. He do it all the time.
He's so fucking big. People don't even know. Like that nigga huge, man.
Yeah, and so that's why he be putting up. That's why he be doing that. Kylie Ice Spice never got started. You talking about she was done? She never got started.
Lauren
No,
Flash.
that one. Listen,
Lauren.
that one little hood joint that went big. Yo, that was it. When she had the little curls in her head and shit, and that was it. What was after that?
I think the other thing is these female rappers, they mess themselves up. Y'all, instead of picking a side, just don't comment. Like y'all over there on Nikki's side, but Nikki not doing nothing for y'all. She not trying to make y'all career no bigger.
Sure ain't taking a bitch on tour or nothing.
Right.
I mean, like y'all bitches, all that shit. Y'all trying to jump on her side. She could have easily had y'all open up for her show. No,
Right.
she ain't even like you bitches open up for her tour. Like y'all, and it should be because that would be good if all of them got along and went on a motherfucking big ass world tour. They probably can do stadiums together if they all was together.
And Megan is not on Nikki level, but shit, even Megan had somebody open up for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, Nikki, you couldn't get one of these girls, like you said, couldn't get one of these girls to open up for you.
Yeah, that's
Hold
just
up. Time
that's
out,
that
y'all.
mean shit.
Time out, y'all. For my regular followers, Joe Budden pod just came out, and "Don't Call Me White Girl" is on there. If you know, you know. But go ahead, y'all.
Don't call me
Somebody
white
might
girl
get
on
the
there
job.
from Philly, right?
Yeah, and she lost a bunch of weight too.
Somebody
Melissa
Did
might
she?
Corbett
get the,
acting up,
somebody
and
might
now
get
Mona.
the
And they
job.
said Mona was coming back, and I want to see how this goes. I can't wait to
Um,
listen to this. I cannot
Nikki,
wait.
and I think Cardi is talking about Sweetie also without actually saying Sweetie name.
Yeah, especially when she was talking to. Now, let me say this. Let me ask this question to everybody. If Cardi B, let's take out Cardi B,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Put in Sexy Red
Mm-hmm.
with Kelly Rowland,
Mm-hmm.
with Gayle King,
Mm-hmm.
in court.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all be so enamored and think it was so cute that she was cussing and uh saying all the shit that she was saying?
So for
And,
me,
and be truthful.
I didn't watch the Kelly interview because she was going through, and I know I cussed a lot, but I was like, damn, Cardi, every other word out your mouth was a cuss word.
Even with Gayle King.
Yeah.
Yo, man,
I don't
Cardi was talking, man, and her like, listen, man, I swear I'm not super educated, but sometimes her grammar I'm just too old for that shit, man. You know what I mean? She be damn near saying I ain't be God. You know what I mean? Like that bitch sound ignorant to me, yo. I'm sorry.
she
I'm
is
sorry.
ignorant.
Yeah, but it'd be overkill. Now you got children and all that. Like, come on, man. I want growth in your interviews. I understand people love her because she keep it real or whatever like that. But yeah, even people that keep it real need growth, man. She gotta step it up a little bit with that shit, yo.
When
She
Amy
really
J
do.
said, I didn't like she said dying on the surgery table. What's wrong? Wrong message. Who said that?
Who said what?
Dying on the surgery table.
I I didn't. I don't even know what that means. Dying
That's
on the
what I'm
surgery
asking
table.
Amy. But I posted something about the read. They were going in on her about, the timing of her pregnancy and just having these spitting out these babies and letting anybody you mess with nutting you and having these babies and dropping them off, because she just said that the tour with Gail, we don't know the due date, but it's before the tour starts. The tour starts in February. So we got October, November, December, January, February. So you're going to have a baby, have a mommy makeover, and get in shape for the tour in 5 months.
That's not
Your
going to
breasts
happen.
are still going to be leaking.
It's not going to
Your
happen.
pussy is still going to be open.
Oh my
I remember
gosh.
when I had my baby, and um, maybe about a week later, I was at the laundromat trying to go to laundromat was across the street from me. And my grandma was like, if you don't get your ass in the house, I said, why, grandma? She said, you're still open. That's how people catch a cold. Like your body's still open. Like them old women, old wives' tales, but it's true. Like that cold will come right up in you, and you catch the like all kinds of shit. Get your ass back in the house. You're still open. That's why the doctor even tell you 6 weeks to have you can't have sex because your cervix is literally still open, and the sperm will just go right to the egg. You know what I'm saying? So 5 months. I'm kind of worried for her with that.
Well,
I
I
know
think
she
she
said
too
she.
soon.
well,
Hmm.
I think she
I
did
think
it
she too
because
soon.
no. I think she's doing it because she mentioned when I watched the interview, she was basically saying like, she was basically saying like, look, I ain't new to this. This is my fourth kid. You know what I'm saying? So she said the third one didn't do. The third one was a little easier than the first two. So she's thinking
But
that
that
this one is
doesn't
going to be
mean
even
she
more.
won't have complications with this one.
That
I
part,
Um,
agree.
yeah, yeah.
my sister my sister got 4 kids, and she said the last one almost killed her. My grandma said the last one. She said she almost bled to death having her sixth child.
Well, let me ask you this: if if Cardi would have pushed that album back to the end of the year, to the beginning of the year, and the tour would have gotten pushed back, do you think people would have said, "Oh, she's scared. Oh, she's scared to release it. She's scared of this and scared of." I feel like you make
They've
a good
been
point,
saying that though.
but that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're making some really really good points. I feel like with her, it's a no matter what they was gonna say something. But I also I the way you just broke it down, I thought about the complications, but of course, as you know, as a woman who had a child, you would know better than me.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm worried about her because she's still gonna be open her body, and then God forbid, she's gonna have a mommy makeover to another whatever she gonna have to tighten it up. That's 5 months is pretty steep. I wish she would have pushed it back. Who cares what the people say? They've been saying whatever they've been saying, but I think me listening to her, what she has said in the press so far, I
Mhm.
think that Stefan get Diggs, and please, Lord God, please do not let Stefan Diggs start acting up. Please, this girl will lose her mind for real because she's putting a lot on him. She said that he is really like the
Yes.
motivating force behind her. She said she was in the bathroom or in the closet on the floor crying, having a panic attack because of the comments, and he's basically like her rock. He's healing her, as she said, and he believes in her and he pushes her. And I believe that is why this album is coming out because he gave her the confidence that she needed to, actually put it out because she said
I think
she
so
had
too.
songs for a long time, but she didn't like them.
Well, I
What I
think
what I learned from her, right, today by watching her, right, kind of feel sorry for her, man. This is why, right?
Yeah,
So Cardi, right, for some reason, she doesn't have the proper people around her to let her know, Cardi, it really don't matter what else you do in this lifetime. Bitch, you won. Cardi, bitch, you've won. You've won 10 times fold. The comments doesn't even mean nothing. It seems like she really feeds into what a stranger says to her through their phone or tablet. Like, it really be getting to her. Like, as if she's not a multimillionaire coming from where she's come from. I don't know why she don't look at it like, yo, I'm up, up, up. Like, no matter what y'all say about me, I'm a multimillionaire and never got to work a day again.
I get that. Um,
She's a winner.
I also get the comments because like when I do YouTube, and I don't know if Richie feel the same way or not. Sometimes like when I do YouTube, a motherfucker will say something, you be like, really? Like what? Like it sometimes it
right.
just gets you off guard. You be like, hold up, I gotta say something back. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I couldn't imagine being on Cardi's level, and I'm out here minding my business, and here come a bitch. Every time I look at a comment, it's it's 15 negative comments, and I can't even find the first positive comment. Um, but I mean, I get it. She has one.
The
Um,
negative ones always stick out.
yeah, the negative
Does
they
it?
And
always
Does
pick up,
it?
and I think,
yeah,
and I think Offset was never going to be in Cardi's corner because he's jealous of her.
but okay, he probably is jealous of her and all of that. But I feel like with this second album, like when Nicki Minaj when Safari left, I'm not saying Offset wrote anything for her or whatever. I'm not saying not going on that route, but I'm saying I feel like they're like this album isn't a cohesive body of work. It's not like it's not it's not. It's just not. And I feel like Offset's presence, I can tell, is not there. Just like we even see Jay-Z in the studio with Beyonce. He is credited a lot of times as a writer on
Mhm,
her songs. He
mhm.
does, she does run shit past him. Or how you think this sounds? So, like having Offset, whether you love him or hate him, I think he is a talented
Yeah,
musician.
I think
And
he's
that's
talented. I just hate the way that he did her and listening to her
yeah.
talk about him, and she like I
Can you
can't
break
even.
it down, Q? What he did? Cause they broke up, and was he like
Well, every
fucking her
time.
sister or something? What did he do? What
No, not
happened?
her sister. It was like every time she wanted to become cool with a female friend, they pretty much be playing in her face. They didn't already fuck Offset. She was pregnant with the son, and she telling whoever like the girl bought her some flowers and stuff, and she like, oh yeah, cool. I want, I didn't know you was pregnant, blah blah. Then she found out, oh, she done fuck Offset. Every
And
time
look
you
at
turn around,
Sweetie.
yeah, every time you turn around, Offset fucking somebody or doing this and doing that, and it's like, nigga,
He was
like,
fucking with the girls that she had got the case over.
yeah, like, so for
Okay, okay.
me, it's like,
Her
I,
ops, real ops.
yeah, why? It's like I get that people upset with Cardi or whatever, but I'm
She's
like,
going back to Offset though. Y'all do know that sooner or
I
later,
don't,
right?
I don't, I don't, I
I
don't think
can
she.
see that. I don't know.
Man,
She's talking different now. She's talking different about him.
let me tell you
But
something. Let this
they
nigga,
also,
he's not going to be no better than with her Q than
but,
Offset.
but what I'm saying is this though. Cardi gives me, and I know this for a fact, she was loyal to Offset. She was putting Offset in rooms and doing shit for him that he couldn't do for himself. And then it's like you go and do this. Like Offset wasn't gonna be on the cover of Vogue. Like she's doing all
No.
this stuff. She trying to like build a family with him. And for whatever reason, he keep doing her dirty. And I feel like people praising him and they knocking her down. And I don't think
Who,
that's fair. I
who's
don't know.
praising him?
There's niggas online who like, oh yeah, like you still married to him. How could you do that to
No.
him?
The
Like, it's,
manosphere.
right. It's yeah, stupid shit like that. And and
So
he he um he played in her face. He was playing in that girl's
He was,
face.
that, he was fucking bitches in their house, in their
uh,
bed. Who posted the picture from her home studio?
One of them girls, one of them fucking girls did it.
And they popular
so
girls too, like girls on like Love and Hip Hop, shit like that.
okay. So but hold up. I want to read. I want to read something that Shells put. If this is true with this new nigga that she claims she loves so fucking much,
Wait,
already
wait, wait,
having a
wait. Let me
baby
let
by
me
this
catch up.
nigga.
Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Because there was one that said, Chell says, check this out. Lourdes, that's the feature on the other Janet Jackson song. Lourdes is signed to Nicki. Malaya
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
says she'd rather
Wrong.
die on a surgery table than look like Bia. I don't think Bia looked like. Okay, anyway, open up to illnesses. That's the pregnancy part. Yep, I got pneumonia a couple times. I think Shelbs has like 4 kids. Um, yes, anything can happen. Um, Cardi says she did have complications. She even said had surgery during her pregnancy. And yet she said she had preeclampsia in one of her songs. That's dangerous. My sister had that. Cardi said it on the record, dissing B. Okay. Remember when Beyonce dropped those twins and went right into Coachella? She said never again. Yeah. Start. I don't know what that means. He allegedly has 3 kids on the way. Well, he had 2 already, if we believe the blogs.
All right,
Um,
keep going, keep going.
Diggs has 3 infants just this year. Okay, it's up to 3.
Mm.
Um, they they are born already. I saw a video of him leaving the hospital with one of them a few months back. Yeah, I saw that too. I may be wrong. Miss Kiki, hey child, he has a 3 month, 5 month, and a 1 year old. Cardi and one other woman is pregnant right now. One of them is already pregnant with twins.
That don't
Um,
say a lot though, neither though. Like about a
yes,
guy, like you try not to judge a nigga, but you like, first of all, nigga, you done nutted in 3, 4 different bitches. Like you
and
fuck, like
possibly a nigga. Keep telling you don't believe me about this man, but
I didn't hear
Well,
that yet.
I do think that's a problem. But for me, she ain't marrying him. If she was talking about getting married to him and like right away, then I'm like, okay, Cardi, hold up, you doing too much. I personally think Cardi should be single, but I'm also
yeah.
not a woman, so I can't, and I operate differently. If I'm
The
leaving somebody,
thing is to
I'm
go
gonna
have
leave them.
fun and and
Shoot,
and and,
I'd
and get
rather her marry him and have fun than
No,
have a baby by the nigga.
no. Marrying somebody at that level in your life and that level of your career, that required to like having a baby. I'd rather have the baby than go down and have to do a whole bunch of paperwork, prenups. No,
a
because like
baby is forever, Q.
A baby is forever,
I
Q.
get, I
You can
get.
get lawyers to get you out the other bullshit.
But what I'm saying is, when I listen to the interview, and I'm going off of Cardi, I'm thinking that if I'm Cardi. Cardi said that she's a person
Let
who
me
deals
find
with
it.
issues, and she said in the interview that she's still Offset talking all this shit, but he won't sign the papers. You talk about how the girl can't cook, the girl this, the girl blah 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 blah, but you still won't sign the papers. And every time you turn around, Offset got something to say. I would rather just get the baby, raise the baby, and not deal with the marriage shit because, yeah, I hear what y'all saying. The baby is forever, but the marriage shit can take a toll on you. And then the motherfucker don't want to sign the papers on top of that. Now I got to go through all this financial shit,
Um,
and do this and do that, and separate finances and do this. And I think the difference between Stefan and Offset, I don't know. I'm just talking. I, I don't see I don't see Offset taking care of them kids.
as far as
I don't
what?
see Cardi taking care of the kids either.
As far as what?
And
Finances
and
or like
and
being with them?
and Offset got a whole bunch of kids too.
Yes,
And let's not forget,
that Cardi takes care of.
Cardi had a baby this year too, guys. She
Yeah.
just, her and Stefan might be two of the same creature.
Yeah. So, but she not trying to marry him. If he is, to me, for me personally, I would rather, I think Richie was saying it. I'd rather y'all would probably be talking shit about me because I'll be in the clubs having a good time. You may see me on the arm with a different nigga every other day, but that's as far as it's gonna go. I would never,
Pause.
I would never be getting, and I'm not saying knocked up by anybody because she ain't getting knocked up by just anybody. Like like all her kids, but one is with the same guy. But I just would not even have. I would be single. I'd be single and living my best life and having and putting Offset through the emotions.
The difference is they're not on a serious relationship. So the nigga she about to have a baby by, they not in a serious relationship.
I don't know. They not. What I'm saying is, I don't know if she's not trying to get married to him. Like tomorrow,
What
she
the
ain't trying
fuck
to
she
get
have a
married
baby for then?
because people do it
She
all the time.
Well, she said that she was having fun. She was out here in the streets. Um, and they just had a little bit too much fun. And she might be one of those girls that doesn't believe in a
Yeah,
birth
bobo.
control.
yeah.
Well, she clearly doesn't believe in birth control. Um, because all you need is an IUD, girl.
But she can take care of
The
the
bitch
kids.
can't take a plan B.
That's a lot
Maybe
of
She
plan
was.
B's.
maybe that's not what she wanted to do. But I just feel like
Hey, Neat, you talking about she
she
can't have a plan B every fucking day?
I
My
feel like
doctor told
she
me that because I was hitting the doctor up like I need another plan B because my insurance paid for 'em. I need another plan B. He was like, "Listen, they become less effective the more you take them. So get this IUD, sis, please.
I feel
Thank
like
you."
she getting more. I feel like I do, and I felt like this, and I remember me and Richie talked about this one time up here. I feel like she getting more heat than Offset. I believe if Offset wasn't doing his dirt, they still be together. He was literally embarrassing that girl. You got bitches sleeping in the bed and they taking pictures. You got bitches that comfortable.
That nigga tripping, yo. Yo, but you know what? Nobody want to talk about this. It should be a good debate. People that be doing threesomes and all that shit, man, it be a slippery slope with that shit, yo.
True.
When you have a menage a trois all the time and you fucking bitches with the girl and all that old shit, and then it's, Offset probably like, yo, what the fuck you tripping for?
Well, also think about this too, and I'm not gonna say he wasn't getting it, but I think once he got with Cardi and Cardi became Cardi, I think bitches was really throwing it at him.
No, no, no. Let's listen. Listen.
Wait,
I
what did
know
you
it
just say?
seems like a long. He think that people was really throwing him the pussy when he got with Cardi. Offset is part of basically, whether people want to recognize it or not, the Migos is one of the greatest. Really, they one of the statistically, they are one of the greatest hip hop groups ever. Them niggas have plenty of groupies.
No, I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, what I'm saying is women, the way that Cardi was talking, women are dirty and women have done her dirty. So what I'm saying is, yeah, he was in the Migos, right? But then he became even bigger when he got with Cardi. So much he thought he could go solo. So what I'm simply saying is they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you with Cardi, oh yeah, I bet you I could take you from her. I bet you I could do this, I bet you I could do that. She ain't doing that, she ain't around. That's what I believe that they was
Uh,
putting in the
Rich,
DM.
I'm about to call you Richie Q. They probably was like, I bet you'll take this pussy, but ain't none of them bitches thinking they taking him from Cardi. Now they probably be like, let
You
me
be
get this
surprised.
nigga some
Let me
pussy.
tell you something. You be surprised how the mind work. You be surprised how the mind work. I believe that there was women out there who thought they could take him from Cardi. I believe Sweetie thought she could take him from Cardi. Because I believe Sweetie
Nobody
fucked
with three
Offset.
kids and a newborn is out meeting NFL dudes unless you got a team of nannies, and they got so much money. Butterfly, yo, they got so much money that having new nannies, that's nothing. That's nothing. You right. So they can have nannies all over, but this nigga right here, if that's true, if he has three women pregnant or all had babies around the same time within the last year, Cardi is fucking finished.
Finish
She's
with what?
finished. As far as
Wait,
she's like,
you said what?
if this man, right, has 3 or 4 children within the last year from, obviously different women, Cardi's in trouble. This nigga is not going to be a great father to your child. He's not.
Well, he has. He. Do you want to see the videos of him leaving the hospital and the
What?
women? Do you want to see it?
But the thing is,
But
though,
before we get to that, this is. I don't think. I think Cardi's already in trouble, but this is a video of him. Cardi was on this boat. He's passing out Tucci to these girls right here. Hold on. Put the sound on.
Cardi's on the boat too?
Yeah. Let me mute it. Because he said something like, don't take all of it. Like, don't take too much. And she's calling him daddy.
and here's this the thing.
He said, call me daddy. Call me daddy. So they
This
probably had their little threesome shit right there, or foursome.
this
Because
the
even
thing.
on the Breakfast Club, she said she would do something with a girl, but she couldn't be with a girl.
Yeah, she can be with a girl. This the thing, though. You saying he not a good father? Shit, Offset ain't no goddamn good father. We ain't see.
No.
I ain't see Offset with none of his goddamn kids, even the ones outside of Cardi.
Okay. But at least with Offset, he's home with Cardi. The kids is in the house.
He not
You know what I
home.
mean?
He
What are you
wasn't
talking about?
home.
He not home with Cardi. He
when
fucking other bitches.
when he was married, they didn't live together.
Yeah,
That
they
don't
lived together.
that don't mean he was home.
So I guess a good debate is this, right? Because basically they could be having threesomes damn near every night, right? And when you open like that and you having them threesomes, yo, the relationship be like on a slippery slope where the
First
man
of all,
thinking like,
why you keep skipping over the fact that Offset was out there doing what Offset wanted to do without Cardi even being around?
maybe so, maybe listen, he's a man. He was doing what he was doing, even though he had Cardi home. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean?
And let me
Like,
and let me take the Cardi part out of it. According to her, I'm holding you down. I'm being loyal to you. I'm holding you down, and you still playing in my face. I didn't already let the slit slide, and you still playing in my face. You got bitches in the bed, and you still playing in my face. You got these bitches feeling so comfortable they can DM me pictures of y'all fucking.
he tripping. Now you got a point there. He definitely the nigga definitely was tripping. Nigga definitely tripping.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Richie, what is all this? What is this, girl?
I'm trying to find the while y'all was talking, the Stefan Diggs joint. Dame Dash sues Cameron for $300 million.
I'm just
Is that
so tired
true
of hearing
though?
that.
Oh, he did
Yo,
file
like,
a
listen,
court document. Oh wow.
what kind of
Damage
jacket that?
reputation. What kind of jacket is it?
That Cam
It,
got? I like that. What is that?
it says Kiss.
Uh,
It says Cameron. Okay, Dame Dash has filed a $300 million lawsuit against Cameron, accusing him of defamation, harassment, and business sabotage. In court documents, Dame Dash claims Cameron's statements not only damaged his reputation in companies like Dipset Clothing and Pink Mink Cannabis strain, but also deeply affected his family life. Cameron made my wife and 2 sons uncomfortable. I would never do anything violent, and I don't want anyone that loves me to do anything violent. So this is the only way I can handle this, Dash stated. The filing also cites reputational harm, emotional distress, and loss of major business opportunities tied to Rockefeller. He needs
Oh,
to stop because Cameron had offered to help him get out of that debt,
yes, he did.
the $800,000 debt he was in, but Dame was trying to get a bigger offer from Drake.
oh my God, Dame is such a fucking clown. Um, but
Here you go. Here you go. Right here. Stefan Diggs reportedly welcomes 2 new daughters just months apart. Shares he's hoping for a son one day. So here we go. That's the one girl. Her name is Kay Benji. Um, Lord Giselle. She's
they like
pretty.
the
She
same. They
looks like
like the
Cardi.
same bitch.
Got a
Look like
Yeah.
the same girl.
He got a type.
And he's under Cardi's comments talking about, I'm thinking of Spanish names right now. 100% Team Boy.
I just saw someone on Entertainment Tonight saying he gonna do the paternity test. Here's the thing, and then I'm gonna drop down a little bit.
No ginger reveal.
I don't think that
let's go.
Cardi.
Let's go all out.
I don't think that I think that Cardi should be single, and I don't think she should be pregnant. With that being said, I don't think that her career is over. I just
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think her career is over. But I don't think that she should be pregnant. I think she should be single. I think she should be single and not pregnant, but she's fertile and she got pregnant. So
Yeah. He's contesting one of the kids. Let's see, is this a new girl? This is like a different girl. Does this look like the same one of those two girls?
like this first girl, the first girl that was in the
Okay.
on the
It
count.
says, according to court documents, influencer Eileen LaPera, Lord Giselle, filed a petition in December 2024 naming Stefan Diggs as the father of her unborn child. In the filing, she requested full legal and physical custody, coverage of all pregnancy and birth expenses, and her legal fees. Her daughter, Charlie Harper Diggs LaPera, whoa. Charlie Harper Diggs LaPera was born on April uh, 2nd, 2025. In his July response, Dick stated he is not certain whether he is the biological father. The case remains pending with no ruling yet.
The other thing with him though, where he fucking up, he need to be careful because the NFL will drop his ass.
Oh, yes. Because look, I asked, let me share this. Let me say, look at this. Is Stefan Diggs, oh, right here, playing well?
No, he ain't playing. Well, it's only been it's only third week, but no, he ain't playing well.
Well, the other day it said no. Stefan Diggs is reported to be playing well in training camp for the Patriot in training camp.
That's
Interesting.
old. What you reading is
Yeah.
old. But here's the thing: he's coming off a major surgery, right?
Yeah,
In football, this shit, as an athlete, this shit is not guaranteed, yo. You can fucking, and especially the injury he had. Some people can't come back from that.
that could have been career ending.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? So he got to really be careful. And even Cardi, like, one thing about Offset, for the rest of his life, he can do a show. Them NFL niggas, they be fucking up a lot of that bread they be having, yo. They be messing that money up.
And he don't. I'm not gonna say. It's a lot of money for me. But when you look at the other, what is he a wide receiver? I forgot what position he played.
He a receiver.
Okay. Well, if you look at some of the other receivers, like if you look at the Bengals receivers, them motherfuckers getting $100 million contracts.
That is true. But unlike basketball, a lot of stuff depend. Like that should be real tricky. You be seeing like $120 million contract, right? A lot of that shit don't even be guaranteed though. Like, you know what I mean? That shit is real tricky. So basically, what I'm saying is, Cardi, you don't know how long his career is even going to be. So she might be dealing with a future broke nigga.
Yeah, she might have went from bad to worse.
And what about all that child support? Because listen, them girls, they gonna hit him. That when them NFL, NBA players, that child support be massive when them girls be getting that shit.
Back to Dame, he's suing Claudia Jordan now. Butterfly, yo, I'm gonna look
For
up.
what?
Because all right, let me find this. Hold up, Claudia. She came. Did he say something about her in the Breakfast Club interview?
He did a little bit.
What did he say?
But Claudia, like, who is even checking for her? Like, what is she
Right.
talking about? Like, he didn't gave her more light. You helped her.
Apparently, she did a movie with him, and
Yeah, a B
I'm about
movie.
to
No,
play it.
man, what kind of movies is he making? Because I don't know nobody talking about no Dame Dash movie. And I'm a
Let
movie,
him
I'm
tell
a
it.
movie nigga. I'm a movie nigga. So tell me a Dame Dash movie so I can at least see one.
He talks
What
a
is it?
lot about his movie show.
Right, but who, like, are they any good?
Let me see. Dame Dash
What
responds to
good movie?
Claudia.
Yeah, what good? I gotta
Claudia.
look this up.
I gotta find the Claudia Jordan snapback. Okay, here we go.
I watched it.
Hold on.
And not down with black people. And Dane, you talk so much shit about people being culture vultures, stealing from the culture and not down with black people and they working for the white man. All while you parade a woman around that is a white woman and you pretend to be that she's Puerto Rican, that you think, oh, it's different, right, with me. And you talk so much shit about everybody else. Not that there's anything wrong with dating a white woman or a Puerto Rican woman, but you go out of your way to pretend that
No,
she's
this
not
is
what
the
she
one.
is, okay? In my
That's not the one.
And I think that's super whack. But that just shows your character. Your character. Your own family don't you
Shut up,
because of what you
Claudia.
do and how you behave. You know, I felt bad.
Hold on. The one where she said
I know the
being a
one you talking
pervert
about.
on set. Here we go. Pervert on set. Where's the video? I hate all these ads. Here we go.
Hey guys, I'm out here playing in this golf tournament and my phone is blowing up with
I know this
notifications
is
that
7 minutes.
Dame Dash once again has my name in his mouth when he should be having Polident tight grip in his mouth instead, holding those cheap ass dentures in place instead of worrying about me. Why do you keep trying to bring me into your mess? You've been sued by everybody. You've lost.
I'll tell you why, because they say you was messing with Jay-Z or your friend was, but you really was. Like, you got a lot of shit going on. Your past is coming out, Claudia. But anyway.
Every single lawsuit and you owe the government all this money, yet you keep trying to bring me into your bullshit. I have been quiet. On the set of Dear Frank, you were wildly inappropriate. You did shit on that set that should have shut it down, okay? Very inappropriate the way you were carrying on with the women on set, and what you did to me during the one scene was fucked up. I've not embarrassed you yet because everybody else has done that job for me, and including yourself. But if you want to keep running your mouth, then I'm going to tell my side. You was a fucking pervert on set. You were disgusting. The things you did with that porn tape and what you tried to do to get me ready for a scene with you while your shunt was showing out of your chest and you thought you was hot.
What's
you
that,
were not.
Nita?
What's the shunt? Let's look it up real quick.
Ask the chat.
Shunt.
Shunt. That's so funny.
A shunt is diversion or bypass, which can refer to a medical device that redirects body fluid, such as cerebrospinal fluid from the brain to the air. Okay, I don't know what she meant. Okay, so a shunt. Shit. Let me see the Urban Dictionary. Shunt. Does it mean something else? Like a.
It's a medical device?
Yeah, it's a medical device.
Fat fucking mess. And yes, I understand you see me everywhere, so, and you're nowhere except pretending to own ranches that you don't own and borrowing money from people. And you see people that are just flourishing without you. And like you do with Jay-Z, you're just sitting there jealous of everybody else, counting everybody else's money. So now you want to include me in your lawsuit. Nigga, bring it on. You lost every other suit that my lawyer, Chris Brown, has gone up against you against. You've lost everything. You don't pay rent. You
She's talking way too much. It's like thou dost protesteth too much.
You fuck up with all the contracts. You've been sued by everybody and lost because you steal property from people. You found guilty of that, okay? From women. You rent expensive homes to give the image of you being wealthy, and then you default and don't pay your rent. And you've been sued by them, and you've lost those cases too. So why is my name in your mouth? I didn't want my body in your mouth. I sure don't want my name in your mouth. So keep all of us out of your mouth and out of your thoughts. Okay? I'm so sick and tired of your shit. You are the reason for your failure. And Dane, you talk so much shit about people being culture vultures, stealing from the culture and not down with black people and they working for the white man. All while you parade a woman around that is a white woman and you pretend to be that she's Puerto Rican, that you think, oh, it's different, right, with me. And you talk so much shit about everybody else. Not that there's anything wrong with dating a white woman or a Puerto Rican woman, but you go out of your way to pretend that she's not what she is, okay? In my opinion. And I think that's super whack, but that just shows your character. Your character. Your own family don't fuck with you because of what you do and how you behave. You know, I felt bad for you when we were filming because I was like, damn, maybe he got a raw deal. Maybe like, you know, he is this victim that he claims to be. But I see now from working with you one time and never again that all your failures are your own. It's your own doing. You caused all of the bad shit that has happened to you. You're not a victim. Your ego in your mouth. You still think it's 2003 and it's the big pimping video when you can spray liquor on women and like it's cute. It was never cute. It never gave cute. So you can continue on your little
Hold
tour
on, I'm
and
gonna say
enjoy the
something else,
attention.
bro.
And people that don't really know and haven't been paying attention to you will be like, "Oh man, he's smart, man. And the system did him wrong." You're not. You are struggling with that interview. Charlamagne was running circles around you. You went in there so fake. Oh, I don't fool with men. That's why I don't go anywhere with men. And then Charlamagne quickly checked you and said, "You came in here with the man." That is a perfect summation of how fucking fake and whack you are, how much of a liar you are. So keep my name out of your mouth.
Okay, this
I
is
worked
like
on a movie that you were given a
4 more minutes
very
long.
credit
I'm
for
not
as
recording.
director. You gave some input here and there, but
Okay, this is probably why she got sued, because she said she's getting sued because she's saying a lot of stuff that may or may not be true. But this right here, Stefan Diggs, he tried to have sex with me.
Who said that? A girl?
Stefan Diggs was accused of attempted assault by a man as Cardi B dating rumors first emerged. Stefan Diggs, Stefan Diggs and Cardi B are enjoying their new romance and recently spotted walking hand in hand. Blah, blah. Stefan Diggs was accused of sexually assaulting a man in October 2024, while rumors about him and Cardi started to pick up. Trended. Blake Griffin has reportedly accused Texans wide receiver Diggs of drugging him and attempting to have sexual relations with him. Now, I remember this. Griffin also alleges Diggs' brother attacked him in the elevator to silence him. They have the video of that. Griffin alleges he has proof of all of this. So this is what Griffin wrote. This is my life we're talking about. I don't know you. I don't I don't know what you do with yours, but I be doing some, I don't know, with mine. So it means something. I'm speaking from the perspective of fact. So to denounce the spreading of any misinformation, here's the synopsis. I'm familiar with Marshawn because of his half brother. I was defending Liam Home, his half brother's clothing line. Oh, I was designing Liam Home, his half brother's clothing line that resembles that of Forever 21's men line. And Marshawn used to run my errands per his half brother's demands as I worked on the line. We didn't work in close proximity, but he was around. Them other guys, I don't know. The derivative of all this shit is that Stefan Diggs tried to drug me, then have sex with me, and we and I escaped unscathed. Thank you, Jesus. But I now knew his secret that didn't sit well with him. Weeks after his failed sexual attempt on me, because I don't play like that and never have, Marshawn realized that I was no longer affiliated with his half brother, and because he's broke, not even being funny, but like actually doesn't have money and has 3 kids. Um, damn it. Rob my crib for the Chrome Hearts collection and more. Jackets plus 100 plus crosses, multiple bags, etc. First thing he said when I got off the elevator was, "What's up with all the Chrome shit?" Him and 2 other crash outs he tagged in to help him didn't give a damn about no cameras because they likely wanted my mouth closed about the closeted receiver and wanted to kill me and leave me in my apartment after they cleared it clean of my valuables. And that ain't even all the tea, but everybody knows so much. They gonna run a narrative about theft to protect the fact that he drugged me and then tried to try me. But unlike the fruitful thinker, I respectfully live my life as 100% straight man that doesn't dabble in experimentation, unlike him. But the truth needs no motivation. It'll suffice surface as need be. I produce receipts like a printer, but y'all can continue in the comments telling me more about my life. And they did have a video of the brother. Um, so he was accused of that. Now they said he had a rape allegation. Let me see. Let me take out Blake Griffin and put rape allegation.
They really got to prove that stuff though, because the NFL don't be playing that. They protect their brand. So any rape allegations that's they protect their brand.
Okay, so this says as of September 2025, there are 2 different unproven allegations of sexual misconduct against wide receiver Stefan Diggs. A male marketing manager named Blake Griffin accused Diggs next to it, or we just read that. Uh, Instagram model Milan Hernandez, Mia Jones. Let's look her up because she probably is his type. Command C. Let's look her up. Mulan, or look on Twitter for her. Command V. Make sure this. Posted this on her Instagram. What's the beat? Okay. Mulan Hernandez, aka Mia Jones, posted to her Instagram what appears to be discharge instructions from 6/7/24. This is the night Stefan Diggs he was assaulted by Hernandez in the court filing. So this is minor head closed injury, concussion, no loss of consciousness. Okay, so she had a head injury, and it's Milan Hernandez. I'm gonna see what she looks like. Stefan Diggs, he is suing her and the friend Brianna Mack. Stefan Diggs sues reality star ex Lover, accusing her of extort and extortion. Diggs, who attempted to defuse the situation, allegedly made no physical threats to Hernandez, eventually fled the property after she refused to leave. After several failed attempts to contact Diggs, Hernandez attempted to carry out an extortion plot with help of her friend Brianna Mack, who was present during the altercation at his home. The lawsuit alleges Jones allegedly sought medical treatment for nausea and possible vomiting in the event in the evening June 7th, saying she had slipped on the wet kitchen floor. She received a negative CT scan. However, June 14th, she told a different story, allegedly claiming that she had been punched in the back of the head with a closed fist. Hernandez allegedly attempted to refine her story to claim she was living with Diggs and was 5 weeks pregnant when he allegedly assaulted her, according to the lawsuit. Her friend Mac is claimed to have signed an affidavit in support of Hernandez's side of the story over 100 days after alleged assault. Well, what happened to her baby? Child, it's just messy, messy, messy. Shit. Damn it. Oh. I can't get over this chick's name's being Mia Jones, but she named herself Mulan Hernandez. Stefan Diggs isn't playing games with his casual ex-boo, Mulan Hernandez. He wants 250,000. So I wonder what happened with this. And she looks like Cardi now, like with all the surgery. All right, let me read some of y'all comments. I don't know what happened to Maul. All right, let's see. Where did we start? pH balance off. This dude gives me weirdo deviant. Hey Candy girl, what's the tea? What you heard? I'm gonna protect. I could look on Lipstick Alley, but I mean, we kind of get the point. Like this guy is messy. No marriage. No marriage messes up your finances. She don't need to be married to anybody else. I would not have gotten pregnant. The difference is they're not in a serious relationship. You don't think having a baby? I guess it's not like the other four women. Just his baby mamas, they're not together either. One headache is better than two toothaches. She probably wanted a lot of kids anyway. My kids are 16 years apart. That's how serious I was about not having kids. Is she babying them? Who knows? Because he's denying one of the kids. Nobody with 3 kids and a newborn is out meeting NFL dudes unless you got a bunch of nannies. Yep, embarrassing her not enough because she stayed. He was a bitch hoe while he was dating Cardi. I forgot who she stole him from. Oh wait, I think which car on his way. We're gonna pick. Hey, where you at home? All right, you coming here? Yeah, I'm going to the casino. How long you gonna be? Cause I'm on my YouTube. You gotta let me know. What? I said, how long you gonna be? Cause I'm on my YouTube. You gotta let me know. Well, call me when you leave in the house. Okay. All right. Yeah, I gotta pee real quick. I just think so. While I do that, we're gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back to the comments. I want to play in case y'all didn't see what I posted. Okay, so this said stop sharing my audio. So let me stop this. Well, let me just read your comments. I can hold it. Her and Amber Rose were dating him at the same time. Who? Let me start that comment. Show the baby child. Ooh, she is there. Whoa, she is there. Wait, who y'all talking about? This was old. That was at 9:39. That was a whole half hour ago. There's a lot of comments. Hold on. Period, Q. What did Q say? Well, that's why she was supposed to level up and not get offset 2.0. Amen, Aaliyah. And welcome. Search up Blake Griffin. After watching him, I'm looking at football differently. Jumping from the grease into the frying pan, paid in full. My laptop died, but y'all have a good night. Happy Cardi Day. Happy Cardi Day, Q. I'll only probably be up here for about 20 minutes, half hour. Good night, Q. Richie said grape instead. We don't need a strike. Okay. All right. Now, in case y'all didn't see what I posted, all right, let me share this. I'm gonna play this while I go sprinkle tinkle. Isn't this so cute? I always get caught up doing this when I go on Twitter. Isn't this so cute, y'all? Isn't that amazing? That is so decent. I love this. Right, Amy? I love it. I want one. Look at that. Look at that one. Okay. I didn't come here for this. All right. Okay, this. In case y'all didn't see
About
what I
the
posted.
welfare of the children. It is just, I'm just like, girl, you have 3 babies already by a nigga that you admittedly hate.
Right.
And have said that you wanted to murder.
And not even divorced from.
And not even divorced from yet.
Yeah.
And you just met this new nigga with kids that you're still getting to know, and you're like, yep, sign me up for another one.
Yeah.
That's not a decision I would make or suggest. But hey.
No, I'm not okay with this. I can't just, it's your pussy, so it's your business. Like, technically, yes, that's true. And a lot of the Cardi stands are going to respond, well, she got the money. I'm not talking about, if money was all it took to raise kids, the Trump kids wouldn't be held like they are. Trump wouldn't be held like he is. It's not just money. You also need parents who are very mindful and deliberate about bringing you into the world and choosing to guide you to adulthood. That is how we raise decent, good people. Yo mama out here giving her pussy to whoever the fuck she wants to and keeping whatever y'all drop off in her fucking uterus is crazy. I was expecting so much more out of Cardi B because you are not just some broke, bored bitch in the Bronx who don't have shit else to do. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do today. I ain't got no money to go out. Let me just fucking get pregnant. Like, you have a life. You have a career. You have things to work towards and work for. Like, I just cannot.
Well, she's a street bitch. I think this show is older than her time in the strip club. Like she you know what I mean? Like she's Cardi B, yes, and Met Gala now. And you would like to think that people will go, oh wow, things to live for, access time to do better and be better.
Or having 3 kids already, maybe because you have so much money, it's not really hitting you because other people are doing so much of the actual day-to-day childcare work. Maybe it's not hitting you how much kids really do need a solid foundation and need their parents to be locked in and engaged with them. You say, oh, well, my kids are fine because it's an assortment of nannies to take care of them 24/7. Your children will be hurting for the lack of their father's presence in their life if their father is either lacking because he's a healthy, great dad who's simply not around anymore, or lacking because they deserve a healthy, great dad who's not there and never was there because that's not Offset or who he is or what he does. Either way, the children lose. Blossom just turned 1, meaning you were fully pregnant. You talking about going on tour in February. All right, it's mid-September now. So I'm guessing that means you're knocking on your last trimester.
Right, I would guess.
So you're going to give birth to this baby probably near the end of the year, towards the top of the year, and then spend 6 weeks in surgery and tour rehearsal to then do what? Go on stage and do fucking nothing. I went back and watched Cardi B's performances after she came back after having culture. Some of the most boring shit you ever seen in your life. And not because of the performance itself. Oh, it's great colors and costumes and dancers and musicians. There's a bunch of shit going on. You know who not doing nothing? Cardi. Laying down on a fucking round table and letting that shit spin around for half the fucking performance and then getting up and having niggas salsa dance her and twirl her ass around on stage for a little while. She don't do shit. You waited all this goddamn time to release another album just to get pregnant in the middle of this album being done and preparing for the... Why? Why, bitch? Why? You don't know how to use your butt? You never heard of condoms? You never heard of the IUD? You never heard of the pill? You decided to get pregnant by the nigga you cheated on your husband with? Why? This is just dumb bitch shit. This is so fucking stupid. You are bringing a whole new person into the world, girl. It's not playtime. It's not that ugly ass Labubu Kid Fury just got. It's not some toy you can just toss around and it don't matter how it feel about nothing. It don't matter about its circumstances. This is a human being.
No, it's
I just can't believe this dumb bitch. Of all the time, you had so much time to push out however many kids you fucking wanted to. You chose the most pivotal moment, getting ready to release your sophomore album and finally go on tour because you canceled it the last time. Why? Kids. To finally do that shit. And now you're like, oh, as soon as I had it, I'm ready. I've been stretching. I'm getting my body ready. You getting ready to go lay down and pray that mommy makeover don't kill you like it do so many other women. And then do you a little boom cack 1-2 side step on that fucking tour. I hope you girls are ready for her to give you fucking nothing but unnatural hips, a ridiculous looking what I guarantee you, like she said, she gonna have Hennessy put her in that fucking faja 3 seconds after she's done giving birth because don't nothing matter to her more than the way she looks. An actual show, you can forget about it.
Put in what?
A faja. You know the girdle that the
that's what it's
the girdle, yeah.
Like a waist
That's the
thing?
Spanish word for the girdle waist training thing. Like, Hennessy, give me a fucking faja. Yes, because don't nothing matter to you more than that. I'm sure you got the surgery already scheduled. And that'll be what you consider tour prep. This after we have waited
really be at home
7-8 years.
Folding laundry. Just wear this shit all day long.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And it's like, whatever. You bitches care a lot about that, and that's y'all's prerogative. I just don't understand being so cavalier about creating a new life. And then being like, I'm so proud of myself. I'm working so hard and I'm doing all this while I'm making a baby. That was optional. You did not have to fucking make a baby right now. Only God knows why you did that stupid shit.
I God knows I have like a guess I'd put some money on, but I already said it.
Talking about me and my man, he make me feel so safe, obviously, because he's like bigger than me. But also just, he was like, let me heal you. And I was like, okay. All right. So you were tired of the lying, cheating, scamming ass rapper, and you said, let me go get me an ugly ass athlete with rape allegations and multiple kids on the way, allegations, all kinds of impropriety. Again, allegations, because anybody can say anything, but they are allegations. They're out there. You said, let me go get me a professional athlete instead. And then getting on video and stuff talking about, it's so crazy having my man, because like I work, but I don't work like he work. Like he very strict. He get up at the same time and he eat very specific food. And like yeah, he takes his job seriously, girl. That man is an athlete.
That's like bare minimum. He's a professional athlete.
He has to take care of his body. You don't work out.
And eat breakfast.
You stretch. You stretch.
Bitch, what
and
the
then go
fuck
lay down.
You need process. Okay, yeah. She's exercising. She's doing her lunges.
No.
That bitch said this morning. I heard her, Crystal, this morning. She told Gail King. She does her bent over rows.
You wanted to hear that.
She does. She does.
No, because I watched it twice.
That bitch said she takes care of her body. She stretches it out. Excuse me?
That lets you know how much movement she plans on doing on that stage for this tour. Y'all have fun. I'm going to listen to the album. I am, but I cannot I can't picture me spending money on a ticket to go see that girl get on stage and have everybody else put on the show. I don't see that.
Because I know there are some women who are performers who've had babies or rehearsed or had, like women who have been in similar situations where they either just had a baby or are about to have a baby and going on tour or have a big show.
Right.
And have said that you wanted to murder.
And not spending money on a ticket to go see that girl get on stage and have everybody else put on the show. I don't see that.
Because I know there are some women who are performers who've had babies or rehearsed or had, like women who have been in similar situations where they either just had a baby or are about to have a baby and going on tour or have a big show.
Okay, yeah, they were not. Don't you know how to use your butt is crazy. But like birth control, girl. So my take on the album is that first of all, I'm 45 years old, so at first I was saying maybe I'm just too old for this type of shit. But ooh, Dustin Ross is gonna be on the Pop Roast. Look, I love Dustin, y'all. I want to hear this. Oh, Armand covered the album. Trash or gas? Oh, I wish I had time. We can do this tomorrow. My my buddy, he's going on a trip. He's going to Vegas, so I'll have some time to catch up with y'all. We can surf the internet. Let me see what I say for y'all on Twitter. Oh, let's talk about Joe Buttons real quick. So, y'all, Mona is up here. So, y'all know, like, the latest thing is Melissa posted a. So, when they had the last female guest on here, wait, I don't know if I want to play this because I don't know if I want to get. Fuck it, because I'm tired of YouTube. Let me see. Did I save it? I say, I like so much shit. This right here. So this
one's happened with my cousins. I know some of y'all are pissed at me. I didn't have a podcast last week because I had I didn't know what's going on. I'm not taking medicine and I don't care. If that's the way the good Lord want to take me, let him take them. I'm ready. Excuse me. But the reason why the podcast didn't come out this week is because I was finally able to get on my platform and say my feelings about Charlie Kirk. And my feelings about Charlie Kirk made YouTube tell me their feelings about me. So, yeah. Not Charlie Kirk the scholar, Charlie Kirk the reverend, Charlie Kirk the president. No. Charlie Kirk, the guy that goes to colleges, rage baiting kids and talking over them with fake facts and shit. That guy, the one that like hates black people and minorities in general and gays and hates everybody and just talks a bunch of nastiness and violence and just gets everybody all worked up and angry. That guy, the one they flew the flags half staff for, him. I said how I felt about him. And YouTube said, bitch, what podcast? That's how important Charlie Kirk is. So we working on it to get it out, to get it back out. Of course, minus any Charlie Kirk tub. I can't say anything. Oh, God forbid I say anything about Charlie Kirk or them small ass teeth or the fact that right now he's worm food. Fucking his wife, his kids, all that. Fucking. And if you feel a way about it, fuck you. Unfollow me. But we're working on it. It's gonna come out soon, okay? God bless Charlie Kirk. How you do it? Hey.
So Mona, as you can see, well, she said YouTube. So we didn't even want to talk about Charlie Kirk because I don't even know who that nigga is, but I feel like Charlie Kirk, this whole thing with Charlie Kirk is white people's white lives matter. And they standing firm on this shit. Firing people and even though it wasn't done by a black person, it's like their cross to bear and they are bearing it. I'm just gonna leave that there. Because I really don't give a shit. And as far as like Jimmy Fallon getting fired, and even the other guy, this other guy named, they got fired too. And I'm gonna keep saying this: black people have been murdered. They have been treated unfairly. They have had all of the things done to. I'm talking about they. We have been trying to tell y'all. Y'all have been seeing the way what they do to black people. And now that the Trump administration is treating y'all like niggas, y'all want to rise in solidarity against this shit. And we've been trying to tell y'all this. So while I do acknowledge that the shit is scary, it's crazy, it's wrong, it's so many of the things, we've been trying to tell y'all that, and y'all didn't want to listen to. Y'all didn't want to hear the shit when it was when they was doing it to niggas. So now that they're doing that to you, you know, white people aren't used to people telling them no or people treating them any type of way or people the laws and stuff. You know, like we're gonna do what the fuck we want to do, and it ain't shit you can do about it. They're not used to that treatment, and that's what they are experiencing. And I'm not saying na 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 boo boo ha 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 for you. I'm saying what the fuck you want us to do? We've been trying to tell y'all ain't want to listen to us. So like this is a you problem because as far as I'm concerned, they're gonna keep doing it to us. So like y'all need to fix it now. Like it's up to y'all because we couldn't fix it. Y'all didn't want to hear it, and the fuck you want us to do? And I'm so glad black people, and it's not even like, I feel like it's not even that black people are standing down. It's like, what else is new? You know, you got fired from your job unfairly. Like, they've been doing that shit to us. They won't even give us the fucking job because we black. You know what I'm saying? So, like, y'all want us to be so mad, and it should show y'all, like, shit don't really get popping or jumping or change is not going to be made unless we get involved. And right now, we're not at that point because it's like, the fuck y'all want us to do? Like, this is nothing to us. They've been doing this to us. They've been doing this shit. So what the fuck you want to say? But back to Joe Buttons. So Mona, she tried to put up her pod on YouTube. She couldn't because it's Charlie Kirk. All right. Now, in reference to JVP, they had a female co-host up there. Hold up. 8 years, no growth. She is trash. She cosplays as a black ghetto girl, screams she's in a gang, has admitted to drugging and stealing from men, are those me alive? Cardi is trash. Nikki, I agree with the sentiment. I do not like Cardi B as a, even though she says, I'm not a role model for your children, I don't like the culture that she has ushered in. I just don't like the ignorance. And I feel like I asked the question earlier. I don't know if you were here. I said that if, I shouldn't even pay for Joe Budden's Patreon because all this stuff, I'm thinking I'm getting early, exclusive shit, and no, it's just coming out early. But anyway, I feel like if that was a black woman, if that was Sexy Red, hell, if that was Nicki Minaj up there cussing on the stand or in a Gail King interview or with Kelly Rowland or doing all that ghetto shit she be doing, I think it would be, oh my God, look at her, black people just so. But when Cardi do it, it's like, oh, it's so cute. She's so funny. Oh my God. Like, no. And then, damn, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about Cardi is not as cute when she does it. What did I say before that? It's cute when Cardi does this shit. I don't like her whole vibe of just being like this ghetto trash, like this, like even just, I don't know. Let me read your comment. Maybe that'll jar. I was about to say something. 8 years, no growth. I agree with the no growth. I actually think she has regressed because I actually liked her first album. I liked all of the performances. Even though Crystal said, if you really pay attention, Cardi B wasn't doing shit. Those performances that I like, I can't play them because I think YouTube is on my ass. But she's spinning around on the table. She really isn't doing anything but laying there. And everybody else is doing all the dancing. It's beautiful colors and costumes and stuff. But she's really not doing shit. Like, and even in the one where she's got that black and white feather thing, like she's just swaying her hips a little and the dancers come and take it off. So Crystal is right from the read that she's gonna put minimal effort into the tour. But like I said, I'm kind of worried for the girl now because in 5 months, like I said, you're going to have a baby, you're going to get your mommy makeover, and you're going to do tour prep. Oh, this is what I was going to say. What really made me turn the interview off for the Breakfast Club, hold on, let me read this. I'm not going to forget. Hey, Miss Nikki, are you subscribed, darling? People being happy that that man is dead scares them because they thought that we were so docile. We would cry for a racist, not just black people, but Americans in general. Yeah, Callie, I don't understand. Why do y'all think that we would mourn someone who does not like us? It's just that simple. And they really should be scared that you have Luigi, free Luigi by the motherfucking way, and now this nigga, they done got him. They really need to be scared because people are waking up. They are tired of y'all bullshit. Like, that's what y'all don't need to be scared of niggas. Y'all need to be scared of white people, okay? Because they got guns and they can get away with shit undetected. I think it's some weird shit going on with the people. I'm not even sure who did that to Charlie. But it's some weird shit with that. That's what y'all need to be scared of. But no, we're not crying for that. I'm gonna get back in Cardi in a second. Then Joe. Not only are they not used to that treatment, I don't believe. See that my screen keep moving. That's why I sound illiterate. Not only are they not used to that treatment, I don't believe they're going to put up with that treatment. They're going to see. She looked a mess performing with that belly. I think she looked a mess with that outfit. Like, I've seen her look cute with her baby bump. All right, let me keep this Blake Griffin stuff up. What is this? Claudia, please. I don't like Claudia Jordan, y'all. Cardi B. What was that performance last night? I know it's Petty, Pretty and Petty. Let me see. She looked crazy performance. She looks crazy with, I don't know what the pearls are supposed to be doing. Let me look on Twitter and find it. Hold on. No, because I want to keep this up here. All right. Hold on. Let me open up another Twitter or X. Pretty and Pet. Oh, this is Bia's diss. Okay. I know I'm all over the place. I'm rushing because I know my ride is coming soon. Cardi better keep it cute before Bia drops this. She don't want that. Uh-oh. Let's see. Now, this is what Bia said before.
Got a dark soul, got a bright future. I'ma let her know. I'm a sharpshooter. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. Put it on your game if they ain't fuck you in. Put it on your name since you so gangster like your fucking friends. Put it on your hubby since you love lying on your vows. I write all my verses, I can do this shit for hours. I'll be damned, I let a nigga fuck a bitch inside my house. Your money long, you split that. Your nigga saying that's. Put her ass in the ground till she had to give me my flowers. I was up in the Bronx and they said I'm good in the towers. Put that shit on God that you ain't changed your face of mine. I'll get on your ass so I don't have to waste no time. Say you love yourself but you won't put that on your kids. All that surgery and how your body looks so mid. Thought your ass was for the culture, you just trying to ride the wave. You should be home with your kids cause bitch you speak like second grade. Now these bitches getting brave. Heard this whole Duburia, wrote this shit after I prayed. Someone go and call a party cause we gon' bake her ass a cake. Got a dark soul, got a bright future. I'ma let her know. I'm a sharpshooter. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. Got a dark soul, got a bright future. I'ma let her know. I'm a sharpshooter.
She really thinks she eating, y'all.
Right through you. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. Go ahead, tell your hubby you ain't innocent. Had to up the score like I had 10 assists. You wanna mention me, bitch, that's a benefit. Got a Glock with the drum come separate. Bitch, you probably write a spell before a rap. Riding in the demon, Bible on the dash. I'll be good either way if I crash. Long time, let that shit slide.
She says, skirt. You know, Offset used to be saying that.
I might relapse, bitch. Got a dark soul, got a bright future. I'ma let her know. I'm a sharpshooter. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. Got a dark soul, got a bright future.
Damn.
I'ma let her know. I'm a sharpshooter. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. You ain't nothing but a fuck girl. I see right through you. C-A-R-D, Crown I-G. Catch another dude, cause you couldn't catch a beat. Do I beef with you or do I beef with Party? You've been scrapping projects since 2019. C-A-R-D, Crown I-G. Catch another dude, cause you couldn't catch a beat. Do I beef with you or do I beef with Party? You've been scrapping projects since 2019. Weak ass bitch. Oh, and by the way, me and all my homegirls.
All right, that's enough of her. My point, let me read a couple of comments. Richie in here talking their talk. Yes, like, they can't take being treated like niggas is the bottom line. What the fuck you want us to do? We've been trying to tell y'all. When they were shooting us dead in the streets and locking us up for no reason. We don't even get the damn job, let alone be fired from it. And y'all voted for this bullshit. So you live with it. You figure it the fuck out. It takes 2 years to heal from childbirth. Thank you, Amy. She just had a baby and didn't give her body, I guess, enough time to heal, and she pregnant again. Nikki, what you laughing at? Me either, girl. She get on my nerves. Don't forget why you turned off the interview. You talking about Mona? I'm not. Let me finish this Cardi thing. If not the belly, it's the surgery. Right. The baby doesn't have anywhere to go. And I'm trying to find a picture of her hips. Hold up. That's why I came on here. Cardi. Hold up. Cardi. What's the name of the song? Pretty and Petty. Look.
Cause you built like your dad. You dare me. I'm a bad bitch and you mad. Cause you built like your dad. You damn near unemployed. He only booked you when they can afford court. Look, I got one album and I'm up still. Thought a watch costs more than your pup deal. Now ass off here, it feels dumb real. Credits on your shit, you need a conceal. 32 and you got acne on your face. 30 bitch, go and change your pillowcase. Look, I'm an icon, I'm a legend. I mean, girl, you a graduate. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm a bad bitch and you mad.
Let me see if I can find some other angles. I want you to see her hips. Oh, look, right here. Look at these hips.
Fuck around with white men.
Do y'all see this?
You a fake ghetto bitch and I don't like them.
Do y'all see these hips? Who hips sit out like that? That means that baby is not even growing properly. Do y'all see this? Hold on, let me read the comments. I'm getting chocolate all over this computer. Every day, they are pulling shit. Clinton got roasted by late night. Hold on. This shit right here I got from Sprouts. It's called Gourmet Soft Toffee, Maple and Pecan, baby. Okay? Baby. Every day they're pulling shit. Clinton got roasted daily by late night comedians for his BJ, many others. Why is it different now? 47 takes everything personal. But then he got up there and said yesterday the First Amendment will be protected and never again something. Remind me to come back to this. Because he's out of his mind. Listen, I think the album is lame, Nikki. I don't like the album. And I just feel like maybe I'm too old. And Jamal was like, no, you're not too old. Like, good music is good music. There's nothing on that album that I would listen to again. Maybe the one with Janet Jackson. Funny how time flies in the background, but that's only because Janet Jackson is in it. Well, sample. Damn, I want some more of that. What time Sprouts closed? Oh, they closed. She really thought she ate, yeah. Why give somebody clout? Most people have never heard of and shade the BET Awards at the same time. You're talking about Bia, right? That's what I'm saying about her. She's such a donkey. Like, why are you even... Who cares about Bia? She had that one song. I forget what it was.
Your mama used to fuck around with white men. Disgusting. Girl, trapping. I hate when a bitch
Wait.
cute because she likes it.
She said, your mama used to mess around with white men. That's disgusting. Did she say that?
Fake ghetto bitch and I don't like them. Your mama used to fuck around with white men. Disgusting. Girl, trapping. I hate when a bitch thinks she cute because she likes it. Talking about culture, you wildin'. Look, meatball, you Italian. I'm Cardi B, shorty. Who you wanna be, shorty? You from Boston. Let's have a little tea party. Why you got kicked out of that condo? Why you be online and be lying though? Why you always at Diddy house? I heard they called that little kitty out.
And she thinks she be eating too. like I feel like there's a whole another level of arrogance with her that I'm just not feeling. What's Surge Philly? Good, y'all need to be. And this is what I mean about black people. Not to go off on tangents again, but so our district attorney, Larry Krasner, a lot of white people don't like him because he does the reform. He doesn't want to send people to jail. Like Meek Mill was on probation for 30 fucking years, or however long he was on probation for. And he's pretty soft on like nonviolent crime. So these white people tried to crash his meeting, his town hall, and look who. Just look.
You're not coming in. You're not coming in. Simple as that. You're not coming into our sacred spaces. You're not coming in. You're not coming in. You're not coming in. Why not? Why can't I come in? Because I said you're not. This is Larry Krasner.
So the black men are holding Larry Krasner down because they appreciate what he does for them. But you hear him say, because I said so. Shit don't really get popping until we get involved. If you see right here, this says Bethel AME Church. Y'all will not bring y'all bullshit in this church, is what they saying.
Town hall at Mother Bethel Church and decide.
And I feel like we the only ones that can shut it down, okay?
You're not coming on sacred space.
You will not come in our sacred space.
You're not coming in our sacred space, as simple as that. Because I said you're not coming in. I'm saying you're not coming in.
You have no right to tell
You're not coming in.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're not coming in our sacred space. You'll see what it needs. I don't care. You'll see what it needs to come up in here. You're going to see what it needs.
He said don't threaten people. Don't threaten people, he said.
We were trying to come to the event. They denied us entry. They have a human wall. They have the blue wall.
You touch me, dude, we're gonna have a problem. Let you know. Don't touch me.
You need
Here, black arm job.
You need them.
You need a
It was also
goodbye.
He just wants to cause trouble, and they're not letting him do it. Now I'm gonna get on Joe Budden. I'm gonna make my last Cardi point and get on Joe Budden's. This trash music is the reason why most music is going to be produced by AI in the next 5 years. This trash music is the reason why these little girls want to sell pussy. Nobody talks about going to college, getting up, and going to fuck to work. And this is what made me turn off in all honesty and sincerity, is what made me turn off Cardi's Breakfast Club interview. It was too ignorant for me. And like Jamal said, whether Q want to acknowledge it, the truth or not, it says something that the whole team wasn't there. You see, everybody was there. Even Just Hilarious was there for the Dame Dash interview. DJ Envy wasn't even there for the Cardi interview. It was Charlamagne and Lauren LaRosa. And Lauren, put on a fucking bra, okay? Or get your titties lifted, all right? You're too young, and your titties are too big for them to be sagging like that. Put on a fucking bra. So they only had Charlamagne and Lauren doing the interview. And Lauren is a good journalist, but she's not in tune with the culture like she thinks she is. So that's what we need Jess for. And Jess is funny. Lauren is not. What made me turn the interview off, and what makes me really start looking at Cardi like the bird. I didn't want to, I know she's a bird, but I didn't really want to give her that because I was rooting for her, but it seems like she's comfortable where she is because she has said twice that Stefan Diggs she's saying things like, he gets up, that Charlamagne was saying something like, you were supposed to do that movie. What happened? I didn't want to be on a movie set because you got to get up every day at the same time. Bitch, what? I believe Cardi. I don't believe music is Cardi's strong suit. I told y'all when I saw her the first time. I saw her on David Letterman, and the chemistry they had. She's a natural comedian. And she was like, somebody told her that in the Breakfast Club, and she was like, I don't just want to like stand there and tell jokes. No, Cardi. And in movies, and she was like, when you act, like when you do movies, like you got to start at the bottom as far as salary. They don't just cut you the big checks all at once. Like you can't just get like, so basically you have to prove yourself. So you're saying you're turning down money to do movies, which would be a natural progression if you're trying to grow, the growth that we don't see in your music. You turn it down because you don't want to get up every day at the same fucking time. There's a book my dad gave to me when I was a teenager called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And Cardi B is just like going against everything that makes you like a highly effective person. Okay. She says Stefan has to get up and at the same time he has to train and he has to eat good. And when I heard that, it's just like when I heard Megan Thee Stallion was messing with the guy that she's messing with. I'm not a sports person, but I'm like, good. Maybe that's what Megan needs in her life. Somebody, because I had an athlete, and that shit is real. They get up every day at the crack of dawn. They on a schedule. They got to be at practice. They got to eat certain shit. They got to train. It's very strict. And that shit starts to rub up off on you too, at least me. My nigga getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting up too, making sure he ate, or if you're gonna go get us both something to eat, or I'm gonna eat healthy too, nigga. You ain't gonna be losing all this weight and working out, and I'm gonna be a fat pig. Hell no, we gonna be on the same type of motherfucking time. You would think that some of that would rub off on her. Like maybe I should get up every day at the same time. Maybe this is how you know she's not raising her kids. Don't your kids have to go to school every fucking day? What do you mean you're not getting up every day at the same time? Like, you never take your kids to school? Like, I remember when my daughter was young. Like, we had to get up every day at the same time. Make breakfast, make sure the homework is clean, fix her hair, make sure she brush her teeth, wash her ass, all of that. Like, that means you're not raising your children. That's all that's telling me. I'm just like, my mind is blown when she's saying this stuff, and she's saying it like it's cute. It's not cute. I don't know what it is. It's so ignorant. Let me get off her. Let me read your comments. You damn right, Callie. What you just said, Callie? Okay. I loved Cardi before she was on Love and Hip Hop. When she got on Love and Hip Hop, I thought she was playing herself short, playing stupid, because I followed her on Instagram. She was a big personality on Instagram, and she would just be on there talking. Like, I had to go visit my nigga in jail today, and they made me take. And her hair would literally be in as if it was in 2 ponytails like this, but without the scrunchie. So her hair would be like sticking up like this, but like with ponytails. And she was like, I had to take out the scrunchies. They thought I was gonna hang myself with the scrunchies. What am I gonna do with these scrunchies? Like, she was so funny on Instagram, and I was following her before that. So just to see the person that she has turned into, she's not happy anymore. She seems she just is a completely different person. That's why I said I was rooting for her. But now it's like, I don't know, Cardi, you on your own. Let me go over here. The crowd is probably confused. Like, what the fuck is this? Why do you have these pearls on? Why do your hips look like that? Here go my ride. Damn, we're gonna get on JVP tomorrow. Hello. You could have gave me a little bit more notice. Here I come. All right, y'all, I gotta go. He almost outside. Have y'all noticed they haven't posted her stats for the first day? Ew, she look crazy. That's scary. Lord Jesus. That's those fake BBL hips, not the pregnancy. No, Callie, it's the pregnancy. It's the stomach. When you get those, this is your womb, okay? All this fupa, people be making fun of girls with fupas, fat upper pussy area. That is your womb. That is where your baby is supposed to grow. You're not supposed to get that part cut out and stitched together to make it flat. It's not supposed to be flat. That's your womanhood. So when you cut that out and you get pregnant, your baby doesn't have anywhere to grow. So now it got to go. His feet probably over here, head probably over here. All the fluid is coming into her hips because she got it snatched so tight, like it's coming out through the sides of her ass. Damn, I can't believe we could even notice her stomach with those hips. The toffee was good. The hips don't lie. That's a good one. The First Amendment only means the government will not harm or arrest you. It doesn't protect you from private company firing you or some lunatic getting you. She sounds so stupid. Cardi addressed that on the Breakfast Club. She talked about her kids. But being light-skinned and being mixed are some other totally different race, though. Two different things. That's what happens when people try to use black culture and don't understand it. Maybe everyone should watch the entire video. Cardi tells her truth. The Breakfast Club, Q, Dame was talking to Charlamagne when he said clean up. LOL. Amy J. Nikki Therese, LML. I think Lauren is in her 30s. But still, she needs to put on a bra, Nikki. Welcome. Cardi seems to have a lot of yes men around her. And that's the problem. And her team is old and they're not experienced. She needs an experienced team at this stage in the game. She keeps saying the same thing about Stefan. He gets up early. You think her ass would get up early too? Cardi is an influencer who they gave a record deal to. I know, I get that part. We all got to get up for work. At least she honest, right? No, Summer Sunshine. No. Who's getting up with the kids? So Cardi lied. In another interview, she said she wanted to be home with her first baby. They both got parents babysitting nannies. Cardi realized it pays to be a fool. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Richie be telling the Uber driver off already. No, that's my boy. Getting up early in the morning to do the stock market is killing me, but I gotta go do it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna listen to the JBP podcast tonight, and I will be on here tomorrow. I'm about to get cussed out. I might go if I get bored at the casino. I might come back on. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. But I will definitely see y'all tomorrow, and we can pick up this conversation. Maybe Maul will come back on. Maybe we'll have a gender war conversation. He likes those. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I have to go. If I see anything else, I'll post it in the community tab. Make sure in my community tab to follow my backup channel. I feel like YouTube is trying to get me. I'll try to repost it again, but I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all.